Yo guys, I like the vid, guys. Like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button, guys. Like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Guys, we're gonna be doing this group by group. We're gonna be talking about the African Cup of Nations. It's officially the group stage is set. January the 13th in Ivory Coast in Cote d'Ivoire. I say Cote d'Ivoire. We're gonna be the host nation of the African Cup of Nations. And like I said again, I look at some draws and I'm like, what a draw. Ivory Coast versus Nigeria, Cameroon versus Senegal, Egypt versus Ghana. Wow, that's a group. We're going to be doing this group by group. We're going to looking at each group and kind of talk about it, the group of death, who likely going to go through and everything. We're also going to talk about, there's a report today that has come out on the TL between Toney to Arsenal Football Club and Victor Oshimen to Chelsea Football Club. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna have a discussion about, but basically, it's gonna be based on the Africa Cup of Nations. We're gonna talk about it. Very, very important to talk about Africa Cup of Nations, which is key. Can Nigeria again go far and win it for the fourth time in a row? The last I said it, I've already logged out of Africa Cup of Nations since Angola '06. That was the last time I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with Nigeria national team because they messed up completely when it comes to that. Can they go far further this year? And can they go further next year? We're gonna wait and see. Like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. Guys, the group stage is set. Africa Cup of Nations group stage is officially set. It is set, guys. There's a group of deaths: Nigeria versus Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Ivory Coast, and the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We're gonna have Egypt and Ghana on the same group. The Teranga Lions of Senegal, the defending champion, the African champion, versus the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. They're gonna play together. That's gonna be a very good team. The Africa Cup of Nations is set. Like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, smash that freaking like button. Get that freaking likes up, guys. It is official. It's here. We've been waiting for it. It's here. It's official. Let's go, my people. Let's go. Afcon is here, guys. Let's go. Guys, like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. It's official, it's upon us. We've been waiting for the moment to come here. Guys, it's here, guys. It's official. Like I said, it's very difficult to have an what's called having this what's called having this love for the Super Eagles because they've break our heart a lot of time, which sometimes majority of us are not happy because we have so much talent because of so much talent. And I think it's that time for me to say, okay, right now is here. The African Cup of Nations is here, and guys, there's nothing we can do about it. Like I said, Victor Osimhen needs to show up now. He's the most honored property in world football, and is currently the favorite to win the African Footballer of the Year. So there is no excuse There is no excuse for him not to show up. And guys, like I said, there is an excuse for him to show up. And when I look at the group, those are the group of death, and those are some of the newcomer that has been in the group. Maybe they've been there like 2 times, 3 times before they haven't gone far. Like that they seriously want to go far. Tunisia, so many of them, and so many of them want to go forward. And guys, like I said, Algeria, gold team, Senegal, defending champion, Cameroon, the host nation, and Nigeria. Guys, wow, it's been very, very long, man. So, but again, we'll see, God, we'll see. Like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, guys. So, guys, now let's talk. Let's look at the group and have a conversation about the group. Let's go at the group and talk about the group, because it is important to have the conversation about the group and look at each group as it comes. Guys, it's very, very pivotal to look at each group as it comes, so we can have that discussion about the group. Each group as it comes, we can have that discussion. Let me pull out the group. So guys, here's the group. Guys, here's the group. We can have that discussion about the group and have the conversation about the group, because it is very, very pivotal to have the discussion about the group and see. The first one is the host nation, Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. The second one is Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde, and Mozambique. The third one, the Group C, is Senegal, Cameroon, and Guinea, and the Gambia. Group D is Algeria, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, and Angola. Group E, Tunisia, Mali, South Africa, and Namibia. And Group F, Morocco, DR Congo, Zambia, and Tanzania. So guys, those are the 24 teams that will be performing in next year in Ivory Coast and Cote d'Ivoire, guys. That is the group that's going to be performing in Ivory Coast next year. It's difficult right now to say who is the favorite, because Senegal is the defending champion. There will be going to be a lot of pressure on their back going forward, and they will be playing Cameroon, Tassel, and the Indomitable Lions and the Taranga Lions. That's gonna be a lot of matches, guys. That's gonna be long, man. But again, I think Senegal have the player to do it. Cameroon has the players also to do it. It's gonna be a battle. Vincent Abubakar, Choupo-Moting, so many of them. Sadio Mane, Nicola Jackson. I can keep mentioning this. I can keep mentioning names over and over again. These are very, 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 very good team. These are very good team there. For me, in that game, they can beat opposition, guys. It's gonna be difficult, man. It's gonna be difficult, man. Guys, a lot, man. A lot. Like I said, Oshimen has no excuse. Yeah, I think for me, this Nations Cup is anyone's can get it. Guys, Oshimen has no excuse, man. They have no excuse. Man. They have no excuse. They have to win it. The group stage said it is ready. They have no excuse, man. They have no excuse. They have to find a way to do it, but they have to find a way to win. The rest of the guys need to find a way to freaking win. They have no excuse. They gotta win. The group stage is set. The Afcon group stage is set. It is ready. It's set. Go out there and win the matches, man. The 2023 Group of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire is set. And looking at the group for me, in terms of Cote d'Ivoire have very good players. In terms of, I think Seydou Doumbia, they have Zaha, they have so many. Let me see, a lot of players. They have so many. Like I can keep mentioning, they have so many of them. And they are the host nation. So it's been long since I've seen Cote d'Ivoire. The last Afcon for me, they didn't do too much for me. They were very good for me. But this time that the host nation, so they have to do very well because they are the host nation. They got to do very well. They have to. They are the host nation. They have to find a way to do very, very, very well. They are the host nation. And I also think Cote d'Ivoire have the amenities and everything. to go toe to toe with anything because they can beat him. They have the player to do it. It's all about finding the right moment, and I think it's gonna be difficult because they have the players. Same thing with Cameroon. Cameroon have been there before. They know how to win, and I think now they want to go more forward. And remember, Abubakar was the top scorer in the last Afcon 2 years ago. Vincent Abubakar, he's the top scorer. Remember, he's there. He will be there with Chipper Martin and the rest of the guys. Taroe Kambi gonna be there. So he will be there with them also too. And remember, Sadio Mane, Nico Jackson, Edouard Mendy, Khalidou Koulibaly, all of them are there. They are the defending champion. So they have a lot of weight in their back to go forward because there have been some very good teams here that I've seen play before in terms of Mozambique, Cape Verde. Cape Verde are also in the same group together in the qualifier. I think they finished second behind us. So they are a very good team. So there is Guinea, there's the Gambia, very good team too. There's Algeria, who have a very good team. There's Burkina Faso, there's Mauritania, there's Angola, Namibia, South Africa, Mali, Tunisia, Tanzania, Zambia, DR Congo, and Morocco. So they are very good teams in this Africa Cup of Nations where I believe for me, if you take your chances, if you take your chances for me, you're gonna win. And I say it again, the big players, the big players like Oshimen and Co. Especially Oshimen. People kind of have a conversation about him a lot. They talk about him, they are busy. He has to turn up. Oshimen needs to turn up. There's no hiding for him. Victor Oshimen needs to turn up. There's no hiding for him. He is one of the most hottest property in world football right now. He has to turn up. He has to. So there is no hiding. He has to turn up. I've not forgotten the 2019. We lost in Ghana, qualifying in Ghana. So we couldn't make Qatar 2022. We lost to Ghana. So we have to find a way to win. Nigeria is all about winning. We need to win. We gotta win. This group is very, very, very good group. Everybody can beat each other. I think the fear teams there is the host nation for me, Cameroon, the Teranga Lions, the Indomitable Lions, Senegal, the Teranga Lions, because they are the defending champion. So this group is a little bit very scary group, but again, they are a beatable group. You can beat them. It's all about finding the right formula to beat the big players in the team needs to show up. See, for me, in terms of, I would say, talent, I think Senegal, for me, Senegal has the best. Senegal has very good talent, and I think Nigeria too has a very good talent for me. Though Nigeria has the talent because we have the players to win. We have the players to win. You just have to show up. You have no excuse. You have to show up. We have the best talent. We have a lot of talent playing in Victor Boniface, Victor Osimhen, Alexi Wobi. So many of them playing in the top 3, top 4 professional league in club level, and they are in form of their life. They have to turn up. So the other teams too, like Mohamed Kudus, Sameyo, so many of them, Ghana, for Senegal, there's like Koulibaly playing in Saudi Arabia. So many, like they have so many players. Cameroon too, Indomitable Lions, Umbemo playing for Brentford, Abubakar, Chopo Martin, Taroe Kambi, Angoiza play for Napoli. So they have so many of them playing playing top level football. All of them have to show up. They have no excuse of running about, giving excuse, no excuse, because this is big time. This is big money. You gotta show up. Whether people like it or not, they gotta show up. And this is a continental tournament. It's an Afcon where you have to represent your country. You have no choice. You gotta represent your country, so you have to turn up. Most especially Oshimen, because we talked about him a lot, especially me, because people come at me and say I love my admiration for him. There is no excuse. He has to turn up. There is no excuse. Oshimen needs to turn up. He needs to turn up big time. He needs to. There is no excuse for him because this is a continental tournament where he has to show how good of a player he is. I know how good of a player he is. I'm not worried about him. It's about turning up. All eyes is gonna be on him. For me, he needs to win. He needs to drive us forward. He needs to impose himself as a dominant factor. And we need, as a Nigeria, impose ourselves as a dominant factor in Nigeria. Win the Afcon going to the World Cup in 2026 and be feared like the way Morocco were feared. Morocco finished in the semi-final of the World Cup. That's how good they are. They are the fourth best team right now. Fourth best team. So that shows how good of a country they are going forward. We also have to be on the top. Win the African Cup of Nations. For me, going into World Cup as the champions of Africa. That's it. Champions of Africa for me. So we have to go into that tournament and be, for me, and be not just favorite as the almighty favorite. We gotta go there and win. We have no issues. We gotta go to Ivory Coast, win in Ivory Coast, be that dominant factors, man. The dominant factors, man. We have to win. We have to win matches. And I believe this team is good enough to win. By the goalkeeper, I'm a little bit worried about the goalkeeper, and I think we have a very good defense. The midfielder for me is solid for me. The attacking wingers behind Oshimen are very solid for me. So my only worry is the goalkeeper, is Francis Uzoho. That's my only worry for me, though. That's my only worry because do we trust him enough to lead us forward? I don't think so because this is an African Cup of Nations where concentration level is very, very important. You gotta be focused. You gotta concentrate a lot. It is very, very pivotal. Very, very pivotal. You gotta focus a lot. It's an African Cup of Nations. So whether people like it or not, whether they like it or not, we have to turn up. And like I said again, just like the Euro and the Copa America and Co, this is an Afcon, this is a country tournament where you have to represent the country, you gotta lead the country out, you gotta win. We only won 3 African Cup of Nations. We need to win more. Egypt is the one leading right now. They are 7. I don't think it is better than us, but I also think they have the most win when it comes to African tournament. And I remember Abdul saying this time, you have to dominate your country first. You have to dominate your country first. When you dominate your country, it's easier for you to go into World Cup and a better mindset. So I like what Abdul said in this scenario when he mentioned this scenario, but again, how dominant are we? That's my fear. How dominant are we? We need to be dominant. We need to win matches. We need to win matches, man. It is important. We need to win matches. We need to win matches, man. It is very key for me. It's very, very important to win football matches. There is no way you have to win football matches because if you don't win football matches, then there is a problem for me. There is a problem. There is a big problem. So let's look at the group. For me, let's do group by group for me. Starting from group A to other group for me. Group A, for me, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. Guys, that's gonna be big, man. Equatorial Guinea, it's a bit weird. Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, just normal Guinea. Guinea-Bissau is a little bit weird because we don't know how the preparation has to be important because when November, December, we have only 2 months to prepare. They got 2 months to prepare. So they have to prepare very, very, very well. For me, it's a little bit weird because they got to prepare very well. Just 2 months away. January the 13th is the African Cup of Nations. We have just 2 months to prepare. We have 2 months to prepare. Afcon is here. We got to prepare. It is here, man. We have to prepare. Like I said, the big need is to perform. Nigeria has a lot of talent where we take football a lot very, very, very serious for me. And if you take football a lot very serious, there is no chance of us not performing. For me, there is no chance of us not performing because we take football very serious for me. So if that's the case, we have to go into matches and have the ability to always want to win. I would like it or not, we're gonna go into tournament, especially African tournament to win. Yeah, we're gonna win tournaments. There is no excuse, guys. There's no excuse for us not winning the tournament because Afcon is from Africa. So all eyes will be on the top players, like the players that plays in the top league in terms Chelsea, Arsenal, so many of them we have to look into that situation too. We're gonna look into them too.
But again, like I said, like I said, I have nothing to say than win. We're gonna win. There is no excuse. There is no for me. There is no um daily daily around. We gotta win matches, and if you're gonna win matches, you have to perform in the biggest stage, the biggest tournament for me. You gotta perform. So, like I said, I'm happy with the draw. I'm very excited with the draw. Happy with the draw. Excited with the draw. But again, it will come for me. It will boils down to how prepared are we. For me though, how prepared are we? Our player that has been performing in top level club like Oshimen, Boniface, and Co. Will they be able to turn up? Will they be able to turn up? That's my fear. Will they be able to turn up because we've seen them score goals, we've seen them perform very well. Will they be able to turn up when it's matter most? I don't know. It's a very very dicey situation, but we'll see. Uh, I really like this group. Tapiwa, I do too. But again, like I said, in the pivotal moment, will they be able to perform? I don't know. It is worrying, but again, especially Nigeria, we've had too many disappointments when it comes to Afcon. Yes, we've like how do I put it? I remember so much Afcon. We've had so much disappointment where we have high hopes on them, and sometimes they let us down with those high hopes we have. And I hope this time around they find a way to win matches because right now we can't go into Afcon with the names and everything and just capitulate, man. It's gonna be difficult, man. High hopes on the players, and whatever they do, they let us down. Nah, that doesn't bode well for me. It doesn't bode well for me. It doesn't. It doesn't bode well for me, man. It does not, man. But again, like I said, this team has the potential, man. But guys, this is annoying for me. It is very annoying. But again, like I said, we have to find a way to win. I love the Afcon because we've been watching Afcon for a very long time. For people who understand football, understand the definition of Africa Cup of Nations. It's an heritage. Every 2 years, it's an heritage. Every 2 years, the team hosts the Afcon every 2 years, and it's a tradition. It's gonna be in the winter time, January, February. That's it. That's where the nation. That's where the team hosts it. January, February. That's it. It's a tradition where everybody knows about the tradition. So it's an Afcon. So despite it being a tournament and what's called a tradition, that doesn't mean we can't win matches. We gotta find a way to win. We gotta find a way to win. So whether people like it or not, we gotta find a way to win, man. It's a very, very for me because if I look at country level when it comes to Euro, Copa America, and I think Afcon come next because teams African players love to represent their continent and represent their country. Sorry, and I know most managers doesn't like it. Like our players this, our players that. We don't like this. We don't like that. We don't like this. We don't like that. But again, you can't do anything about it because it is a continent. You gotta represent your country. You gotta represent your country. Like I said, Nigeria hold me something. They hold me a lot. Nigeria hold me a lot. They hold me a lot. They have to perform. They hold me a lot. We have so many breakdown, too many heartbroken a lot. Angola 06, they disappointed us. So many. I can keep mentioning so many. Apart from the Stephen Okechukwu Kechi, won in 2013, the rest of it has been hmm, hmm. But for me though, It's tough, man. But looking at the group right now, when we do group by group, oh my God. Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. For me though, we should be winning those group. For me, we should be winning those group. Maybe I would say we can finish second or first, but we should be winning those group for me. Those are groups we should be winning. That's it. We should be winning it. We should be winning those groups. We have no excuse. We have no excuse. We should be winning this group. Whether people like it or not, we should be winning this group. So whether people accept or don't accept, like or don't like, guys, we have no excuse. We gotta win. This group is easy to win. I think Group B is for me Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde, and Mozambique. I think if you look at it, Egypt and Ghana might probably qualify for me. Then it boils down to Cape Verde and Mozambique. And I think is it good? I think is it first, second, third, or just first, second that goes to. But this is 24 teams. I believe it's first, second for me though. So Egypt, Ghana go through for me in Group B. In Group C, for me, I would say Senegal, Cameroon, but I will not be surprised if Gambia or Guinea goes through. So we have three Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea. Interesting. So we have three Guineas. Or is it two? Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea. Okay. Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, and Equatorial Guinea. Okay, we have three Guineas that qualify. Interesting. So Group C for me, I'll probably say Senegal and Cameroon for me. For me, though, I'll not be surprised if Guinea or Gambia shock one of those, one of the big tournament there in Cameroon and Senegal. I won't be surprised. I will not be. But again, Senegal and Cameroon, I expect them to go through. Algeria, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, and Angola. This group is difficult. I would say probably Algeria first. Possibly maybe Burkina Faso goes second, or I would say for me it's between Mauritania and Burkina Faso for me to pull through for me. It's between those two of them. It's between those two to pull through. It is between those two for me, man. It's between those two to pull through. But I'll probably stick with Burkina Faso. Group E, Tunisia, Mali, South Africa, and Namibia. So this is a very, very tricky group for me, though. Very tricky because Tunisia is a very good team. Mali very good. South Africa is a very good team too. Namibia is very good too. I watched them a little bit in the qualifying and they are a very good team. So it is very, very tricky for me. Very, very, very tricky. Very tricky group for me though. Very tricky. It is very tricky. But I would say Tunisia to go to be first. Maybe Tunisia to be first, and I think Mali has a very good team. The Mali has this certain team, Dijanepo, whatever his name is. He plays for Southampton. I think they have EU Bissouma. They have Bissouma play for Mali. So I think Bissouma, Papa Matessa plays for Senegal. So I think for me, this group F, Tunisia, Mali, South Africa, and Namibia. So I believe for me, it's tough, man. But I'll probably say Tunisia and Mali. But I won't be surprised if South Africa goes top or Namibia goes top, because this group for me, anybody can top, anybody can finish first and second, anybody. Because this group is an open group for me. For me, it's an open group. Anybody can finish within each other with the group E for me. Anybody can beat each other. Tunisia, Mali, South Africa, and Namibia, anybody can beat each other for me because that's good for me. Anybody can beat each other. So Group F, Morocco, DR Congo, Zambia, Tanzania. Morocco for me to go through first. For me, is in between DR Congo and Zambia. I don't know how good and strong the Zambians are, but Zambia are very good for me. So I'll probably say Morocco to go first. I would say Zambia to finish second and DR Congo to finish third for me though. It is tough, but I think that's what I'm gonna do for me. It's a very difficult. It's a very difficult, very difficult, very difficult group. But I think for me though, we should be able to. Those teams should be able to go to for me. Those are easy. Those are easy group. We should be able to go to for me though. For me though, very good. These are very good group. You have to go there and win and perform though. You gotta perform. You gotta perform, man. So for me, those are the groups for me. These are the group for me though. I don't know what you guys thinking. These are the group for me. There's a group up there between Nigeria and Ivory Coast, or the host nation and Cameroon. That's the group I don't want to face because that group is a bit weird. It's a bit weird. It's a very weird group for me though. It's a bit weird. It's a weird group. But looking at the group right now, those group they can beat each other. It's all about who has the best preparation, who is turning up. For me, for me though, it's about how prepared are they. How prepare. How prepared are they for me though? You gotta prepare very well. So I think once you prepare very well for me though, you will mind. So it's about how prepared you are. But again, like I said, Nigeria have no excuse not to put through, man. So Nigeria has no excuse not to put through. We gotta win. This is an Afcon. African Cup of Nations is a very big tournament, who I rate very highly. So Super Eagles of Nigeria have no excuse. I've said it already. Ah, I turned my back in them in Angola '06. So because they pissed me off. So this time around, big names, big players, especially the man himself, Victor Oshimen, he has no excuse for me. People might say this, I'm being harsh on this man. I'm not being harsh on this man. He's one of the most hottest property in world football right now in terms of striker position. So he has to turn up. We have no excuse. He got to turn up. He has to turn up. He's one of the most very scary opponent to face in Victor Osimhen. So looking at the group now, group A, B, C, D, E, and F. Those are very good group. Very good group. Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Egypt, Ghana, Senegal, Cameroon, Algeria, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, Angola, Tunisia, Mali, South Africa, Namibia, Morocco, DR Congo, Zambia, and Tanzania. Those are very good group. Very good group. And for me, it's gonna be a very difficult tournament because now both the host nation have a chance to win it. Cameroon, the Indomitable Lions have a chance. The Teranga Lions they are the defending champion. They gotta win. Nigeria is there. I'm not taking out Egypt and Ghana because they have the experience. So they have a lot of favorite. But also there are also newcomers that are coming in. They want to cause an upset. For me, it's all about the preparation. For me, if I look at the score, people might say Senegal has the best talent for me. Also, Nigeria has the best talent. But again, having the best talent is not the key. It's about performances. How do you perform and how do you win? You can have the best preparation, perform very well, and go into the tournament and win. Win the tournament, prepare for the 2026 World Cup, and do very well. Look at Morocco. Morocco finished fourth. They finished in the semi-final of the World Cup. That's how good they are as a team. So we need to also make a statement. Win the AFCON, go to the 2026 World Cup as the defending champion of Africa. Go there. And I think before the 2026, because this is before the 2026 World Cup, I believe the next AFCON is 2027. So go there as the defending champion. Go far when it comes to the World Cup, because the World Cup in 2026 is going to be 48. So they're going to expand it in 2026. So go there and win and show the world you are good enough to win. Go there and show. And in 2027 again, let them do the new group again in 2027. And in 2027 is going to be in Morocco, not Cote d'Ivoire anymore. It's going to be in Morocco. So the 2027 is going to be in Morocco. Then let's come out as the defending champion then and show the world we are good enough to win. We have won 3. Egypt has won more than us. So imagine that. And I don't think Egypt have better players than us. Not disrespecting them, but I think we have the talent to win this Afcon. For me, it's in Cote d'Ivoire. The rubbish that happened in Cameroon, I'm not taking that in Cameroon because I was pissed off, but I wasn't pissed off as much as I was pissed off in Angola. We have this talented player, but my problem is putting them together. And after putting them together, can we win? This is my challenge to Oshimen. Can you take us all the way to become an African champion? Can you do that? Because there's a debate about him being a world class, not world class, medical, just good, just this. Okay. Can you go out to the world and show the world you are good enough to win an Afcon? If you can win an Afcon for us, that shows me how good of a player you are. You represent Nigeria. So you gotta go out there and win. The 2013 teams do not have that Stephen Okechukwu Keshi. May so rest in peace. That Afcon we won that year, we don't have a superstars in that year. Yes, we have John Obi Mikel. We have so many players there. We do not have the talents we have right now. We don't have it then. This team has a very good Victor Boniface, Alexi Wobi, Oshimen, Ademola Lookman. Those are very Chukwueze, Kelechi Iheanacho. Very good team. This team can win matches. We can win this tournament. We can win because we have the talent, we have the ability, we have the players to do it. It's all about execution. We're gonna go there with a good mindset, go there, win it. That's it. Going into Africa Cup of Nations Ivory Coast in 2024 is going there and telling the whole world this is our chance to win it. We're young, hungry, want to win for the country, for ourselves. Go there and win it. Bring the trophy back to Nigeria. Very simple. Bring the damn trophy back to Nigeria. I'm issuing a challenge to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This is your chance to win the Afcon. Cameroon was messed up, but this is your chance to win it. We have no excuse. You gotta go to the Afcon and win it. For me, our group is more easier for me though, because yes, in as much as we're gonna face the host nation, which I believe might possibly be the second or third match. I'm not sure yet, but we're not gonna play them first. It's gonna be Ivory Coast versus I think Equatorial Guinea first. Then we play Guinea-Bissau. I think if we win Guinea-Bissau and Ivory Coast win, maybe we're possibly gonna play Ivory Coast second or third. I'm not sure, but the max we can get from this group is that second or third. It's a second or first for me, and that puts us in a very good situation coming to the round of 16 the quarterfinal. We have no excuse. For me, we have no excuse. We're gonna win. No excuse. Blue Eyes, how you doing, brother? How you doing?
Um,
Go
Hello, good
on.
evening.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Uh, can you hear me? Hello.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, I think you guys can hear me now. Okay. Like I said, the group is very easy. Like looking at the group now, I think these are a very easy group to deal with. And I think looking at the group now, we have every chance to win it. Like I said, big players, for me, big players need to turn up in the big tournaments. We talked about Euro. We give Euro some a lot of prestige. We talk about the Copa America. We do this. We talk a lot. We have to talk about Afcon too because the Afcon is a tournament where all nations go into to support to for me to go all out to show some support in terms of playing for their country. So, like I said, Osimhen is for one of the most is the most hottest property in world football for me. So he has no excuse not to perform in the biggest stage. For me, AFCON. So he has to perform. He has no excuse. We talk about him a lot. Is he world class? Is he good? Is he just very good? Is he just average? Some people doesn't call him as world class because they believe he's not a world class player. Okay, I get it. Some people believe he's an average player. Okay, I get it. Some people also believe he's just a medical player. I also don't doubt them. So for me, Osimhen has a chance to perform and show the world he has a tally of a world class in him. He has to show it. He has the talent of a world class in him. He has to show it, man. He has to. He has to show it, man. For me, he has to, man. He has no choice. He has to. He has to show it. Do people rate him highly? I don't think so. I do rate him highly because I know how good of a player Victor Osimhen is. People doesn't like it. He is a cup of tea. But for me, he is our superstar because when I look at the team in the 2013 under Stephen Keshi, this team is more talented to win for me than the Stephen Keshi because I remember that year we had Sunday Umba, John Obi Mikel. We have so many players there. I can't even remember those players. But for me, this team is talented enough to for me talented enough to go far in the tournament. For me, they are talented enough to go far in the tournament. For me, so whether people like it or not, it is what it is. But like I said, Osimhen has a very big stuff in his back. And I think the boy for me has mentality when it comes to challenging him, people challenging himself because he knows he's gonna back himself to win. He will back himself to win. That I'm sure of Osimhen in that aspect. He will back himself to win. Osimhen will back himself to win. He will because he knows he is good enough to win. So he will probably back himself to win matches. He will. Whether people like it or not, he will back himself to win. Whether you like it, whether you hate him, whether you do this, Victor Osimhen will back himself to win. And I think this team is good enough to win. We can't just go into tournament and just go and sell jerseys. We gotta go there and win. We gotta go there and win. Bring the trophies back to Nigeria. That's it. For me, that's what the president needs to be telling them. No dilly dallying around. No. You don't do that. No. Going to the tournament for me, going to the tournament for me and just go there to win. Go there to win. No choice. Go to the freaking tournament and win. Go there. So people might be giving this excuse of this. No, for me, no excuse, no excuse for me. I'm gonna go there and win. But again, I won't I won't go too much on them because we've seen this a lot. People said a lot in terms of okay, we go too much on the Super Eagles. They've done very well. Okay, I get it. For me, I get it. I understand that. I get it. Okay, we go too much on them, but can they perform? Because for me, the Cameroon we perform woefully in the Cameroon. Not such as we have the players. We perform woefully. We have the players to do it. Even the one that won, the 2013 team that won the Afcon for me did not have special talent for me. They don't. They don't. So for me, they have to win, man. Mm. So I don't know what you guys think. People in the chat, what do you guys think? Mm-hmm. Guys, what do you guys think for me? Because for me, we have to go there and win matches. We have no choice. We gotta win matches for me. So what do you guys think? For me, we have the best chance to win. People might say Senegal. Yeah, Senegal have the talent. They have the squad. They are the defending champion. They are the Teranga Lions, the indomitable Lions also. Cameroon have the chance. Abubakar, Choupo-Moting, Tariq Kambi, Anguissa, Umbemo. So many. Clinton J. They have so many squad. They have so many talented players that can win. I think they have match winners for me though. I can win it. I can win their matches. And if you look at Senegal, Mane, Pape Matessa, Koulibaly, so many like so many of them. Chike Kouyaté is there too. So many of them are playing. So Nicola Jackson, so many of them are playing. So I think they have the chance to they have the talent to win it. But also my problem my problem now is not even about the talent, it's about how good enough because we've seen new teams come into the fold and just either how do I put it, either scare team out and just surprise team. We've seen some we've seen some surprising team for me. We've seen some surprising team for me though. But again, like I said, I'm not gonna take this African Cup of Nation like small. I won't take it small because for me, this team for me this team for me can go far in the tournament. It's about how do we look into it for me? How do we look into it? This team can go far. Whether we like it or not, they can go far. So it's a bit weird, but again, Nigeria Super Eagles, we have no you have for me, you have no excuse. No excuse. You gotta go into any tournament and win. You have no excuse for me. Can no excuse. Whether people rate the Afcon right now or not, it's a big turn. It's a big goal because we talk about the Euro a lot. How people rave about the Euro when we talk about England, Portugal, France, Germany, so many of them. We talk about the Copa America, Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Peru, who again? Ecuador. So we talked about the Copa America a lot. Where people talk a lot about the Copa America, which I understand. I'm not disputing that. I understand that. People talk a lot about the Copa America, this Copa America, that. I get that. I'm not disputing that. If you can rave a lot about the Copa America, we should be surely, you should be able to rave a lot about the Africa Cup of Nations. Player from Africa needs to go into the tournament and put because I remember what Abdul said this to me a lot. Yes, we can talk about how do I put it? This place is world class place, but if you cannot dominate your tournament, then what makes you good? If you cannot dominate the tournament, then how good of a nation are you if you can't dominate the tournament? So we have to go into there and dominate. That's what I think we can do. Go there, dominate, win it. Once we win, we'll become the defending champion going into 2026 World Cup. How far we can do that in that aspect, I don't know how far we can go. For me, I don't know how far we can go when it comes to the 2026, but at least in the Afcon, we have a chance. And for me, the chance is very simple. Very simple. Going into Afcon in Ivory Coast and win. That's it. Go to Afcon, Ivory Coast and win. That's it. That's it. Go into Afcon and win. Nothing more. For me, no excuse for me. No excuse. No excuse for me. No excuse. Go there and win. Got no excuse. Go there and win. So we might talk a lot about stuff and everything, but go there and win. That's it. Go there and win. whether we like it or not, good day African win. So the group is set. It is set, man. Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Guinea-Bissau, and Equatorial Guinea. Very simple. These are the group. Those are the group, guys. Those are the group. We like it or we don't like it. These are the group, man. And big players like Oshimen, Iwobi, Boniface, Lokman, Chukwueze, Kelechi Iheanacho, they have to show up. They have to turn up. They have to show up. They will like it or not, they have to show up. But again, we'll see how it goes. We'll see. For me, we'll see how everything goes in terms of the tournament, how far we can go. January is still far, so we still have like 2 months for the preparation. We'll see. But again, I'm having nothing else than winning. So with the players right now being formed, by then, I doubt it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe they're gonna be informed. I have to wait and see to see how far they can go in terms of them being informed. Will Boniface keep this form? I'm not sure if he can keep this form because it's very, 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 very difficult. But again, we'll see if he can keep this form. Oshimen, can he keep this form? I don't know. Chukwueze, can he keep this form? I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe he can keep this form. I don't know. So we have to wait to see if this form can be kept by most of our players. If they can be kept, then kudos to them. They've done very well. Then going to the African Cup of Nations for me, I think we have a chance. So we have a chance for me. Going to the tournament, I think we have a chance. How far we can go, I don't know. How far can we go? I don't know. I don't know. It's a bit weird and a bit very, very, very risky. It's a bit weird, but again, I'm happy the African Cup of Nations go through this year. We'll see. I think I don't know. The nomination for the African Footballer of the Year for me will probably be December. That's for me. Probably be December before I think before the Afcon starts, if I'm not mistaken. So we're probably gonna see how far you can go because that's gonna be like before the Afcon starts. So probably gonna see the Afcon final. I said the Afcon final. The what's called the African Footballer of the Year nomination. That's gonna be probably in December. So, but we're probably gonna see how far this team can go. What needed, I don't know. For me, we have the complete team, by the goalkeeper because I don't trust the goalkeeper. I'm a little bit worried when it comes to the goalkeeper, Francis Uzoho. Um, I'm kind of somehow when it comes to him because it doesn't give me confidence. But again, we don't know how good he will be coming to next year Afcon. Because next year is very approaching. We are in October. Before we know November, December comes in, then here comes the Afcon. So we have to prepare very well for him. Play some friendly matches, get match fit. After that, play some World Cup qualifier, win some World Cup qualifier, and get set for the big one in Cote d'Ivoire. If you can win, maybe if you can win the cup, the trophies in Cote d'Ivoire, coming into the World Cup in 2026, we have more confidence. So at least we can easily go far. But I'm not gonna put my too much hope on this team. They have betrayed me a lot. And they've let me down a lot. They have let me down. So am I annoyed? Yes. Am I pissed off? Yes. Because we have a lot of chances to win. We didn't win. So we'll see. Also, I want to round it up with the news I heard this afternoon coming to the show. I've been told you to Arsenal, Victor Osimhen, public of Chelsea. We are looking at like 150 million. I'm not sure because yes, Napoli is not playing very well right now. Then looking at Osimhen leaving 2025, when will De Laurentiis accept 150? Because I'm not sure. Will he accept 150? Because we know De Laurentiis very well. He's a very weird man. Will he accept 150? I'm not sure. I'm not. And remember, Osimhen will be 25 in January. He'll be 25 in January. So I'm not sure he'll be 25 in January. So I'm not sure if the Lauretes will accept 150. That I'm not sure of. That I'm a little bit not sure. But for Ivan Toney, for me, and I think Ivan Toney tick all boxes for Arsenal. And I think he said it. He said it himself that he's an Arsenal fan. He wants to play for Arsenal. He wants to do so many stuff for Arsenal. So I wouldn't blame him if he chooses Arsenal because he wants to play for Arsenal. I wouldn't blame him. So, but again, it's a very weird situation because for me, I rate Oshimen a lot. 150. I don't think De Laurentiis will go that far. I'm not sure if De Laurentiis will do that because in 2024 in June, he will have 1 year. Maybe if Oshimen himself pushes the deal, he might be able to get what he wants. But we know De Laurentiis like Daniel Levy. Both of them are very mad. They are very, very mad idiots. They are very, very, very mad. Very mad. But again, we have to wait and see. But Ivan Toney, I'm hearing 80 plus 80 million euro plus add-ons. So potentially favorite to go to Arsenal. And I think Arsenal needs someone like that because I don't trust Gabriel Jesus and Eddie Kintia. Both of them for me are just trash, garbage for me. They can't win them the league. Maybe if they get someone like Tony who is more clinical, has a primarily proven experience, maybe it can help them going forward. Sometimes you need a match where the match is tighter. You just want to score one goal, like the one against Man City Arsenal, where both of them were just trash team. Just someone that just come up, boom. I think that is what Ivan Toney will give it to. I really rate him highly. I don't rate him that much highly. But again, it is what the market is right now because the strikers market is very it's very, very weird for me right now. Looking at the transfer market, right, it's very weird. It's very weird, man. Looking at the transfer market, especially the strikers position, is very, very weird for me right now. Haaland going to Man City, we again. Oshimen potentially moving. Ivan Toney going. We again is in my head. I can't even name anyone in my head right now because the strikers, Lautaro Martinez, I don't think he's living in Inter Milan. He's a captain right now. So you're gonna take an astronomical fee, close to like 200, to even get him out of Inter Milan. He's a new captain. He's a new club captain now. So it's a bit weird because when you look at the strikers market now, it is weird in terms of the strikers market. But again, what's the priority going forward? Everything from Austin to Fabricio to most, even to Italian reporter reporting it, Oshimen to Chelsea for 150.
Abdullahi.
Sir,
I know you're excited about Oshimen coming to APL, right?
but I'm just reporting the news, sir.
I know, but let's be real. He's not going to
Mhm.
come in January. Just take that for free. He's
I
not
know,
coming.
but again,
It's
Oluwa, but
not-
again, this is it. Does he want to push the move or does the Laurentiis want to sell him?
You got to be realistic. Look, I understand you're trying to what's the right word? Trying to look for things that say, oh, he's unsettled and all that. But look, he's gonna be there till worst case scenario. It's gonna be there till the summer next year, and that's
Mm-hmm.
the reality. He's not leaving in January. Don't forget, he's going to Afcon as well to
Afcon,
come play
yeah.
for Nigeria. So
Yeah, probably missed. Even if we sign him, we'll miss three
yeah,
to four matches.
yeah. So you gotta be real now. Like, look,
But
I don't see
again,
him coming to
Ivan Toney
Chelsea.
have said that he wants to play for Arsenal. It's not gonna go
Yeah, he
Chelsea.
wants to play
So,
for Chelsea. He's an Arsenal fan. And like, yeah.
so now see, we have no choice. Then this is where the weird situation is.
Let me
Ivan
be
Toney
real
has,
with you. Should I be
Mhm.
very real with you and honest?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think we need to start going for any of those, top informed striker right now because we've not had any success with such signing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very real with you. I know like they're not, lots of world class striker out there right now, but I still believe there's still players we can work with and won't come with all the hype and will still deliver. Probably help Jackson. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So spending spending 200 million pounds on Osime. I don't know if it's something we should do right now. I don't know.
Okay, I get what you said, but this is it now. When a player like Oshimen and Ivan Toney is on the market, you have to take a risk on them for me.
Yeah, but for Ivan Toney, I don't think
He's
the
going
guy
to
is going to come
Arsenal
to
want to buy for
Chelsea
80
as
million.
well. Because Arsenal needs a striker and he prefers Arsenal for Chelsea. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's gone. Like I said, those are the ones because you watch English league all the most of the time. The
Yeah.
other strikers in other league that are probably young and probably doing good as well. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I know the club. I think the club is probably looking out there
Yeah,
for
also
potential
said that
strikers.
is in Oshimen and Toney are the priority, but I said they are leaning
Mm,
towards Osimhen because
and
Ivan Toney.
like I said, it's just because we watch English league. That's why Ivan Toney is coming up there.
Mm-hmm.
Osime has always been everywhere. Everyone wants Osime. And also
Exactly.
with the recent stuff that happened with his club and
Yeah.
Twitter stuff. Oh, sorry, the social
Yeah.
media stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, there are other players that will be out there as well. And in the January transfer window is not always that easy to get quality when it
I
comes to
know.
transfer.
I
So,
know.
yeah,
But again, because it will be 25 in December, so coming to January will be 25. This is the scary part about it. I don't see us paying 80 million for Ivan Toney, even when I go for Ivan Toney. And the problem now is Ivan Toney has come out and publicly said he will prefer Arsenal over Chelsea. So now, because now Poch is gonna have a power when it comes to transfer window. It's been
hmm
reported out already. We'll have a say.
Abdullah, can I ask you a question?
Go
Quick
ahead.
one. How old is Ivan Toney?
It's 27. We'll be 28 very soon, but it's
so
27.
what's the
So
point? He doesn't fit the
does that
project as well.
so does that profile matches what our profile
No,
is, our
No,
recruitment profile?
no.
it doesn't. It's out of the way.
So
So
that's
so
I'm
what
not even
what's
excited
so
about
what's the
talking about.
talk about him coming to Chelsea?
Exactly. We should let it go to us now. We should
Let it
let
go
it
last
go.
time.
Yeah,
And I
Moreover,
think Oshimen is part of it.
moreover,
Mhm.
moreover, who wants Ivan Toney really?
exactly.
I don't even want him, but I don't rate him highly.
So it's just noise just to by his
It's just the
people just
media
to
that are just trying to put something out there.
exactly
Yeah.
exactly. They need to talk, some kind
They,
of
they need to sell paper to make money, so I don't blame
they
them.
need to they need to talk about something. I
Hmm.
don't even think Arteta is that kind of person that will buy a main striker in a January transfer.
Hmm.
If he didn't buy a main striker in January transfer when they were way ahead in the league in
Hmm.
January, last January, I don't know how he's going to do it this January because
Hmm.
they might not be top two by the time it's January. So what's the point running to go get a striker? This Ivan Toney, I've watched him closely, right?
Yeah.
Between Ivan Toney and when Jamie Vardy was informed that season when they won the league,
Yeah.
Hmm
who will you prefer as a striker then?
Obviously, yeah. Jimmy Vardy. Like, come on.
I'll
So
prefer
what's the
Vardy.
noise about? So what's the noise
Exactly.
about this Ivan Toney?
Jimmy Vardy all day long.
Jimmy Vardy for me.
All
So
day long,
exactly.
yeah.
So people are talking as if this spectacular striker is going to be available in January. Everybody's going to be scrambling
The
for
guy's
him.
even rusty as well. He hasn't played in months.
Exactly. Is that what you
So,
need? It will take another month
so
to like get match fit and come
yeah.
to Premier League sharpness level.
Hmm.
So who's gonna waste their time doing that really? The best place for him to be is still in his parent club.
Yeah.
And if he finishes in his parent club, if he finishes well, fine. Then he can get a good move. I just don't see I don't even see people like Bowley thinking about him like, oh, that's the move what to make now. You guys 27. He's not really
Hmm.
if he was some kind of exceptional world-class talent, then you can say, okay, maybe somebody to help Jackson or to support Jackson.
Hmm.
But I don't see anything in him that will make Chelsea pursue him. In terms of, Victor Sime, it depends. I know Abdullah, your heart wants him to be at Chelsea,
My body. I have
but
invested so much in him. My heart, my
exactly,
head, my body, everything.
exactly. So, but if you look at it logically,
Hmm.
it will be a very difficult move to make in January.
Hmm.
I think it's going to be conditional. If
Yeah.
Jackson had scored maybe 12 goals by the time it's January,
Mm.
I don't think Chelsea will be running around looking for a new striker. And don't forget, we've still got Nkunku.
Yeah. Coming back.
So,
Relax.
so I don't know how that move
Because according to the report,
And
they say they are not convinced with the strikers we have right now. Bar Jackson, Broja is not yet convincing, so they need someone that can, with that out and out number, that can score goals. Not someone that score goals also can make us a title challenge. Challenge.
how do you come to that conclusion in October when you've just brought a new striker that just started playing like 2 months ago? Don't you need more than 2 months to assess your striker?
Yep.
So how will you come to that conclusion, really?
Yeah, it's a tough conclusion to come about. But again, but Abdul, this is what I'm gonna say. Do I trust Broja going forward?
Forget about Broja. There's nothing we can do about Broja. He came from the academy. Stop talking about Broja. Nobody's depending on Broja. You can only talk about Jackson and maybe
Okay.
Nkunku.
Yeah, Jackson and Nkunku, I'm good, but like I said, I'm still not convinced with Jackson. Yes, Nkunku, I'm confident because I've seen him play. I'm
I
confident.
know you are not. I know you are not convinced. But what I'm saying is, you cannot come to a conclusion after like 8 games in October. You can't come to a conclusion about a striker. You know, I don't know what more the guy can do, really. The thing is, I think if they're going to consider any striker, then the strikers we have now will have been very, very poor by the time it's January. Then I think they will consider a striker in January. And maybe we are doing so well. Maybe we're like third position, and we don't have our striker is not delivering. Then you might say, okay, maybe they will consider bringing in a new striker, or maybe some young talent is available. Maybe in France, maybe somebody like, I don't know why he is performing in the French league, and they have to get him, else they might not be able to get him in a future date. Circumstance. What I'm trying to say is circumstance is the only thing that can affect them. I don't think out of just normal intentions, they'll go out in January to look for a new striker, because they'll probably maybe like have to overpay, you know. So I think it's more or less going to be next summer if they're going to consider a striker.
Yes.
But even next summer, if you consider, and I was reading somewhere, I don't know, maybe you saw it, that Napoli is considering Conte as the new
No,
Napoli
they ruled him
coach.
out. They ruled him out. They ruled him out.
How do you know the full amount?
The report just came out. Antonio Conte said no.
How did they say no? What do you mean? It's so
Coach
no.
Fabrizio, he said no because yes, his part is in their list, but at the moment it's not their favorite to take over.
Oh, okay, so that means they are considering somebody.
Somebody else, yes.
Exactly. So maybe they are considering somebody ahead of
Conte.
Garcia.
Ahead of Garcia, yes.
So
But they're
it means
supposed
they
to
are
put him,
having
but
doubt.
according to the report, his demand is too much, and I think the United says that no. And Conte has come out and said he wants to stay. He wants to enjoy with his family for the moment. There's not going to take over Napoli.
Okay. So so it shows that they are considering. But then if you look at it, they've just actually they've just hired a new coach. So it means they're considering a new one, another one. So you never know, they might hire a new one, and then he might say, okay, he might have a different opinion about Oshimen, and Oshimen might like him. But then another thing is, I don't know, man. I don't know what Oshimen wants really.
But the problem, I think, I mean, this is it now for me because for me it's pros and cons. Because when we get Christopher Lukunku, Liverpool wanted him there. A lot of clubs wanted him there. But I think we struck a deal in December with him where we are agreeing for him to stay in Leipzig and come join us in June, which Nkunku would agree and he finish up his medical in Leipzig and he joined in June. That scenario could happen with Oshimen where we could agree with him in December because we know he's going to go to Afcon, agree with him in December, then we're going to tell him after Afcon, just join us. Don't join us in January. Once the Afcon finish and how far you can go in Afcon, join us in February. I can say that agree because that has been the conversation that has been being talked about, that Poch is looking at other strikers. They want to do that same thing they did with Lukunku. If they can agree with him and have a conversation with Napoli, with the Laurentiis, and say, okay, we want Osimhen now. What is your fixed price? Let's come to a conclusion. If they can come to a conclusion with Oshimen and Oshimen agree, we will agree deal with him in December. We're gonna say, okay, stay at Napoli. Once they have come finish, join us in February.
Yeah, that's another possibility.
But because I don't see us going, I don't see him joining in January because he wants to go to Afcon. He wants to be in Afcon. So I don't even if he join in January, I don't think he's gonna play. He's gonna miss at least if Nigeria reaches the final, Osama will miss like 7 matches.
They're not getting to the final.
So I don't know. So we'll miss 7 matches. So depending on how far we can go in the Afcon, Osimhen will miss matches. Even Jackson too. Depending on how far the defending champion Senegal goes in the Afcon. So it depends. It depends. But we'll see though. We'll see. I don't rate Ivan Toney. I don't know why people rate him. Arsenal, I don't know how. I think for me, it's the media that is pushing Toney to Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal wants him. But again, we will see. We will see. I don't think Arsenal wants him. I think it's the media that is pushing for Ivan Toney to join Arsenal. I don't think they need him because I still think their front three can score goals.
They just want more drama, man.
I think that front three can Martinelli, Saka, and Co can score goals. I don't think they want another someone that can come in after the team and just Ula Balu everything together. But again, I'm not
Who do they have as a striker now? They have Jesus and who?
Jesus and them ND Ketia.
Is that all?
That's it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Jesus is not bad if you provide for him. He's gonna score, but that's about it.
Jesus is not more is more of a winger to me, rather than a striker though.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is he can take his chances if you provide for him.
Yeah, but
he can play that role. He's not prolific, but it's not his fault that it's not prolific. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree, but we'll see though. I still have that chance that we might go for Oshimen. I think if him pushes the move, but we have to deal with the Laurentiis for me though. It's weird. We have to deal with the Laurentiis, man.
look, you guys are screaming De Laurentiis, De Laurentiis. What was De Laurentiis? What was he looking at when they were calling Osimhen black coconut?
He didn't
If
say
he's
anything.
so powerful, exactly. So
We'll see. We'll see how far the thing goes though. We'll see.
but then this Saudis might come along. So
Yeah, it's possible.
that might be a problem. And then another thing is Barcelona will not. I don't think Barcelona will have a striker in the summer.
No, Barcelona. I think Barcelona wants him. The Barcelona also wants him in June 2025 when it's gonna be a free transfer.
Oh, that might not work, man.
Yes, and I also think Madrid also want it because Ancelotti is saying it. He said, remember, because he reminded everybody after the last match in Madrid, he said, remember, Jude is a midfielder, not a striker. We need a striker. He said it already to them. We need a profile. So they are looking at Osimhen too. Madrid are looking at him too. For me, it depends on what. For me, it depends on what Osimhen wants. It depends on what he wants. What does he want? Because he will assess his option and will make a decision. He will assess. I'm like, okay, what did I want? What's my option? What's my decision and everything? Then I think once he make his decision for me, I think once he's decided on what he want, I think then we'll probably know exactly. But there's still a conversation going on according to Fabrizio about the release clause. Osimhen want a different release clause and his entourage. Why the Laurentiis want a different release clause? They haven't come into a conclusion yet. That's what the problem is right now. That's what the problem is right now. They have to come to a compromise.
If De Laurentiis is not careful, he'll probably lose a lot of money on Osimhen. So he better play smart. If he's trying to be too smart, then he might lose out on a lot of money. He might price himself out of the market. So he needs to be careful.
Yeah. We'll see though, we'll see. But again, We'll see how it goes for me though. I still have I still think, believe Osimhen is the amount of age bracket we want in our squad in terms of 2020, 25.
Yeah, but he's still going to be too expensive for us.
Oh,
Going to be too expensive.
I know it's a but Abdul, in the market right now, give me a striker right now that you think you can buy that is cheaper.
Yeah, we have for a start we have Jackson and we have Nkunku, and those
Okay.
guys can score goals.
Yes.
How many strikers do you want?
Yeah.
I think we should go. I think we should go with a striker in our profile. So I think we should go for like a striker like Wahi. I think Wahi scored like 20 goals last season
Yeah, but
in the
why
French league.
is in the French league? He said he's not joining. So is that
Yeah, but, yeah, but you can't say he's not joining. It's all about negotiation. They wanted to they wanted to buy him and send him to Strasbourg. That's why he said he's not coming.
Yeah, but Abdul,
But
okay, go ahead.
but then we might change the um we might change the terms of the negotiation and say, okay, we want to buy you and we want you to come and compete straight ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So he might favor that. That's what he wants anyway.
Yeah.
So we might give him his favorable condition. So, and I don't think why he will be more than, if we go for him in January, I don't think it will be more than 50.
Yeah,
You
but
know, and
again,
it's,
why you want to join right now? Because he will have to yeah, he needs the guaranteed before you can join.
guarantee of what?
Playing time.
Who will guarantee you playing time? Do you think you're going to Crystal Palace?
Abdul is playing in the UCL and he's tested the UCL before, so he knows exactly what
Which UCL is he playing?
he plays for RC Lens.
He just left playing for Lens now.
Yeah, he plays for Glass Lens. So he plays for Glass
No,
Lens.
he just started playing for Lens now.
I know, yeah.
So which UCL is he playing? You guys keep saying like UCL. So all you guys that were saying UCL
Mm-hmm.
before last summer, what happened to the UCL? How come all the players we were able to buy last summer we were able to sign them? Didn't they talk about UCL?
Chelsea.
You guys keep saying
when you're
you
big,
guys keep saying UCL as if
when you're
UCL
big,
is
you're big. It's Chelsea now. When you're big, you're big.
no. Yeah, but you guys okay, you're big, you're saying you're big now, but then you're saying UCL. So why would UCL be a consideration if we're big? You guys keep saying like UCL as if you're only guaranteed 6 games in the UCL.
7
Why would I like
in the final.
no. UCL. You're guaranteed
Okay.
6 games in the group stage.
Mm-hmm.
You're only guaranteed 6 games. You might not qualify for the next round.
Yeah, that's
So why would I use that to make my judgment? Why would I use that to convince me maybe I want to sign or not?
That's true though, but we'll see. Abdul, now on the big topic.
Yeah.
Can we win it this year? Can we win it next year or not?
No, we can't win.
The draw is official. This is the group on the screen already. From Group A to Group F. Group A, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. Group B, Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde, and the Chipolo Polo of Mozambique. Senegal, Cameroon, Guinea, and the Gambia. Group D, Algeria, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, and Angola. Group E, Tunisia, Mali, South Africa, and Namibia. And Group F, Morocco, DR Congo, Zambia, yeah, and
Tanzania.
So, Abdul, looking at the group now, who do you see coming out of the group, and who do you think is the group of death here and the favorite to win it?
Okay. So from just what we have on paper, I think Group A, Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria are the strongest. So they might be top 2 in that group. In Group B, Egypt and Ghana are the strongest on paper. So they might be coming out from that group. Group C, Senegal and Cameroon looks the strongest. Although I rate Guinea, but it seems like Senegal and Cameroon are the strongest. Just looking at it on paper, really. So those might be the ones who like
How
come
do we have
true.
how do we have to get Guineas in the Nations Cup? Interesting.
They're different countries, isn't it?
Equatorial Guinea.
Abdullah, come on, they're different Guineas now. Come on.
Relax.
They're,
Relax.
they're different countries.
There's Guinea-Bissau, there's Guinea,
Equatorial Guinea and Guinea.
Equatorial Guinea, and also there's Guinea in Conakry or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and Group D on paper, I would say Algeria and Burkina Faso.
Interesting.
Angola can be strong sometimes. Depends on their current team.
Do you get
But on
Zambia?
paper,
Oh, sorry.
no, Group D. Group D.
Angola. What of
No,
Angola
no.
and Mauritania?
Angola can be strong, but it depends on your current team. But most of the time, Burkina Faso will come out with a strong enough team. So I'll put the top two teams to be Algeria and Burkina Faso, and the two of them to come out.
Okay, Group E.
And Group E, Tunisia and Mali, I would say, are the strongest team. Tunisia and Mali. I don't think South Africa is that strong this year, so I'll go with Tunisia and Mali anyway. And Group F, I'll go for Morocco and Zambia.
Group F.
So
and Zambia.
yeah. I'll go with Morocco and Zambia. So I'm assuming those two will come true. But then is it just 6 groups?
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 teams will come through. So oh no.
Is there a round of 16 here, or is this straight to knockout or straight to quarterfinal?
Nah, it's a
No.
straight quarterfinal. I don't think
Because
it's
it's
round of
24
16.
teams.
Yeah.
Straight to quarterfinals?
Yeah, I think the next Afcon will be 32
Yeah.
teams.
So are you
It's
saying only
quarterfinal, yeah.
8? Are you saying only eight teams will come out of these groups?
Yeah. So 2 each, and they're gonna play themselves.
No. That's what do you call it? What do you call that stage before the quarterfinal?
Round of 16.
Round of 16. Let's go.
So that's in the FIFA final, not in the Nations Cup.
No, because if you say 2 from each group, so that would be 12 teams. Okay.
Oh, okay. 2. Yeah,
So
true.
so that would be 4. It means they're going to get 4 extra teams. So they're going to consider.
I think there's a round of 16. There's a round of 16 though.
Okay.
Yeah. So if there's a round of 16, they will consider the 4 best third position teams. So they will consider other teams apart from the top 2.
Yes.
And they will pick the best 4 out of the top teams.
Yeah.
So there'll be round of 16. So you might find in that case maybe a team like Democratic Republic of Congo will go through, and maybe South Africa will go through, and maybe Angola will go through, and maybe a Guinea will go through or something like that. So that's the way I see it. So there will be, I think it will be round of 16. The next stage will be round of 16, and then there will be quarterfinal and semi-final. But the draw should be somewhere. Can you not find the draw?
This is the draw. This is the final draw. This is the official draw.
No, this is the group.
This is the group.
Like I mean the matches.
The matches let me find it. I don't know.
There should be like a draw about.
Let me see.
The matches should be somewhere. Which page is this?
That's the CAF pages though.
Okay, CAF. Okay, let me.
That's the CAF pages. Okay. That's the CAF pages though. So the draw is not yet out.
Okay, okay,
It's not yet out. I think it should be out in December though, but it's not yet out now. It's not yet out now.
okay.
It's just only the group stage for me that is out.
Sorry, what draw are you talking about?
It's looking at the schedule
Like
without.
like the matches,
Oh,
the
like
matches.
the
It's not
time
out
who's
yet.
gonna
It's
play
not out
who?
yet.
Okay,
It's
gotcha.
not out
Yeah,
yet.
like okay.
It's not out yet. Oliver, looking at the group now, your top two favorites.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I don't even know. Look, Doug, this Afcon is full of surprises. So,
Mm-hmm.
I think people are just leaning on the traditional big teams in Africa, but don't
Yeah.
be surprised. You get these teams knocked out as well. So
It's very possible. Very, very possible.
Abdullah, I'm coming. Let me change my device. I'm coming.
look at the Group E, for example. You'll be surprised that Africa is going to top that group.
I won't be
I'm
surprised.
telling you.
I
Like,
would not
so
be
you
surprised.
never can tell.
Mm-hmm.
You never can tell. So a lot of surprises. But I just feel for Nigeria, and Ivory Coast. Um, probably, not probably. We should both come up from the group.
Uh-huh.
Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea. I haven't watched them play recently, so I really can't make much on them. But let's go with instant. And I think we're playing good as well. Ivory Coast being the host nation, so
Mm-hmm.
I want to give us edge there. Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde. Cape Verde is a very dangerous team as well. Different. Yeah, but
They finished second behind us in the Africa Cup of Nations.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I know it was tough. We it was a very tough game as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
They're a
but
very tough team. Oh. They're a very tough
I
team.
think they won us in Nigeria. Yeah,
Yeah, no, they beat us. We beat them in their home. They beat us in Nigeria.
that's what I'm saying. They won us in Nigeria. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won us. Sorry, in Nigeria. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then we won in their house as well. I do recall.
They're a
Yeah.
very, very strong team. Very tough team.
Yeah. So it could be very challenging. Senegal, Cameroon. Oh my God.
Karenga Lions, Indomitable Lions.
Nah, don't think I want to play any of those teams. It's been a while we've played Ivory Coast. Yeah,
We played them in 2013 and we
that's
won.
still been 2013, 10 years ago. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
But I still believe this squad is much better squad than the one in 2013 though.
yeah, you can say so. I think they're more because there are a lot of players on form rather.
From
Yeah.
right now, yes. Mm-hmm.
So it's a different thing entirely. You're playing with a lot of individuals in form and playing as a team. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. I think the last game we played, what was the result? I think
The
we
last
won there as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
won.
won. Yeah, we won last friendly we played.
No, that's definitely the last Afcon we played. The last
No, no, no.
qualifier.
I'm talking about the last friendly. I'm talking about momentum right now.
No, our friendlies this week. We haven't played any friendly,
Yeah,
but
no,
this
the last friendly. That was the last like a month ago.
and we won. Do we
Yeah, we
win?
won. I think I recall. Yeah, we won about 6 something or six
Yeah,
one or
yeah,
6-0.
yeah.
So that's good for us as well. We're gonna play this coming week as well.
Yeah,
So
We play Saudi Arabia and Mozambique.
yeah, we should be on a winning streak
Who's
there.
in our midfield?
Mozambique is in Afcon. Okay, interesting.
In midfield is this guy playing for Leicester.
Indeed, is there, and
Ndidi
there's
Oh
this
my
guy that
God.
plays for
playing for Brentford.
Brentford.
Frank Onyaka,
There's
something like
this guy
that.
that plays for Trabzonspor in Turkish league. It's part of it. Alex Iwobi is there. So,
You see, that's what will determine how far we'll go. That midfield is
but
it's a
Abdul, we
bit
have we have very good attack defense also, but in this,
no, but you need more than the attack.
Who do you have in defense, Abdullah? I'd love to know.
I know.
Exactly. Who do you
Who do
have?
you have in
There's
defense?
all we
Chigozie
have is
Awazi,
attackers.
Kenneth Omeru,
So,
Olajuwon.
so in your
No,
mind,
no, no,
Kenneth
no.
Omeri is
Please
a
don't
solid
mention that.
defender.
I'm not saying anything.
Kenneth Emero is like
I'm
no,
not saying anything.
please,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
please. It's not five aside, please.
And there's
I
Chigozie.
you know that guy. That guy was once a Chelsea player as well, but he never played for Chelsea senior team.
There's Awazi. There's Omeru. There's this guy that is playing for Wolfsburg in Germany. Jordan something is
I
there.
think she
There's a
is there
Shemi
as well.
Ajayi that plays for
Yeah.
West Brom. Is there.
The captain is on the bench.
Kelvin
He's playing
Bassey.
for.
Kelvin Bassey is there.
Bass is good. Okay, he can play center back or play on the left.
Yeah, so Kelvin Bassey
Yeah, the
is there.
captain himself is going to be on the bench.
And
He's been out
Olajuwon,
of form, man.
yeah. So
Who's the
Olajuwon,
captain?
That's his name.
Bruce
This
Ekong.
Icon, yeah. Nah.
Ola, you
Oh
know,
no. Bruce Ekong plays in the MLS, isn't it?
No, he plays in that Greek. I think it's Greek or Greek League, Olympiacos, something
He
like
plays
that.
in Greece now.
Olympiacos, yeah.
Okay.
I saw him play there, then the Champions Europa League or something like that.
No.
Yeah,
The midfield is
he was on the
the
bench as
midfield
well.
is
Like,
the midfield is weak. The defense is weak. No keeper. You're not gonna play with 10 strikers, are
Oh
you?
my, don't
so,
mention
so
Patrick.
Abdullah, when you said you were gonna win, I didn't understand what you were banking on. Just attack.
Relax.
He's just banking on his emotions, man.
Relax.
You think just about Oshimen?
I'm
No,
just
no,
no, no,
no.
no. I'm saying, like I said already, I already locked out already. So I expect them to turn up to see.
Uh, we'll see.
I locked out
Abdullah
already.
wants them to play 10 strikers.
Nah, you can have all the strikers, but if you
Our
not the right
strikers,
balance.
our wingers is actually good though.
I
Ademola
know,
Lookman,
I know. You
Iheanacho,
know.
Chukwueze, Boniface, Victor Osimhen, so Taiwo Awoniyi.
No, it's not even attackers. The attackers, I think we have one of the best attackers, right now.
Yes,
But I'm talking about midfield and the back as well,
that
goalkeeper.
midfielder is
If
Current
Indeed is
current
in form,
let me bring
maybe.
our latest
actually
squad. It was our latest squad is
yeah.
actually.
Let's see the current or
Let
latest
me see the
squad.
comments, but let me
The
bring
other
it up.
problem is Indeed is always injury prone. That's the problem with him.
Abdullah, make sure you get the latest. Don't bring out
Yeah,
one from
latest.
2 years ago.
No, relax.
Don't bring one that has Uzoho there.
Nah, that's a goalkeeper. Yeah, the guy is
That's
playing
just
in Cyprus right now.
he's playing in Cyprus. What can I do?
No, but he's not even our number one keeper.
Who's your number one goalkeeper?
I don't know. They've got some other new guy,
No,
right?
no, no. He's
There's this
been the
guy that
number
plays for
one.
Yimba.
Look. If Abdullah brings out a list that has Uzoho, know that that list is old.
It's not old, it's new.
Bozo was the last guy to. He was the last goalkeeper in the last match. He's the number one.
It's the number one Abdul.
Yes.
Yeah, but we have.
Maduka Okoye is part of this squad too.
Now Okoye is on now.
No,
The guy just
it's
hype,
been
man.
called. It's been called.
It's been called, but it's garbage, man. I'm sorry.
So this is the latest squad I am getting. So hold on. Chai Chineke, Lord,
I still remember the highlight you had the Nations Cup.
Yeah.
No, not
Oh my
Nations
God.
Cup.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Even in
Nations
Nations Cup
Cup.
as well, and the
It was
qualifiers.
Nations Cup, man.
Yeah. So this is the latest squad that is going for the friendlies and for Mozambique and Saudi Arabia. Uzoho, Ebue, Bright, Jordan.
Yeah, he's
This
the
is Jordan
goalkeeper.
that plays for Wolfsburg. Omeruwe, Ajayi, Basi, Awaziem, Bruno, Ndidi, Onyeka, Aribo.
Okay, Jonaribo.
Simeon, Lokman, Oshimen, Sadiq Umar that plays for Real Sociedad.
Yeah, I plays in the Spanish league as well.
Terry Murphy plays for
And the Murphy plays for,
Stade Rennes.
I think, France.
No, he plays for
in
Nice.
France, or
Is it
Nice?
Nice?
Yeah, that's Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nice.
He plays for
Boniface,
Nice. Yeah.
Iheanacho,
Who's this Fisayo guy?
Fisayo plays for he plays for Turkish league, Trabzonspor. Is it he plays in Turkey? Yeah, it's been name called up. Yeah, that's the name code. That's the name code for the Mozambique and South
Where does the
Arabia.
Madoka guy play?
Madoka plays for Udinese.
Udinese.
Yeah.
I think Onyeka is a Frank Onyeka. Okay.
Frank
Frank
Onyeka is
Brentford.
Brentford.
Yeah. Well,
Who's this? Ebuehi?
Ivory plays for
After Uzoho.
I
Is that a
believe
keeper?
Olympiacos, if I'm not mistaken. I will check, but I believe
No, is that a keeper or who?
no, it's a defender. Right back.
who are you talking about? What's his name?
Taiwo.
Oh, he's not new in the team. Oh, he's not new. He's not new. No,
He's been there. It's not new.
I know him. Yeah, he's not new.
Who are the other keepers?
Adeleye, who plays for Eyimba. He's a place.
Wait a minute. I thought the guy. I thought he's retired already.
No. He won the CAF Confederation Cup with Finidi George. He's Eyimba first goalkeeper.
What's his name again?
Adeleke Adeleye.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the Eyimba
Oh
goalkeeper.
wait, the Econ guy is not there.
Nekong is on the bench. He's warming the bench for.
He's a bench warmer.
No, but no, he's not in the squad.
He's not in the squad.
He's the captain.
Yeah, he used to be captain. That's why I'm surprised.
He's not in
He
the
used to
squad.
be
The guy's
captain.
garbage. That's why
The guy's garbage. I'm happy he's not there.
Me
But I'm
too.
surprised because the guy used to be
No,
garbage.
Ahmed Musa. Imagine.
No. I meant
so-
Musa's watch as well. Like, come on.
I-
What are we
I'm
gonna
so-
do with Musa?
during the
Yeah.
competition,
You don't
guys
need
like
Mu-
they're
you don't need
gonna
Musa
call them
anymore.
up.
Like, come on, you have a Simon Moses, Lukman, and Chukwueze. What do you need Musa? For?
When there's competition, they always call them up. I don't know why. Just
I
I
hope
don't know why.
they don't call them this time.
No, those guys don't. They don't deserve to go
We don't
there.
need them.
No.
We don't need them. We don't need them. We don't need them. We don't need them.
Anyways, it
That is
doesn't matter,
kind.
man. The coach is trash. So all
It's
this,
Mexican, right?
I don't know where. No, it's
Yeah.
Portuguese.
Hold
I think
on, Abdullah.
it's
No, no, it's
What's
Mexican.
that?
no, it's
What's that?
Portuguese. The coach is
No,
Portuguese.
Or rather, he was
where's that?
coaching Mexico.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Abdullah, where's it says unconfirmed arrival?
Oh,
Yeah, there's only confirmed arrival. Yeah, they have not arrived
So
to the
where
camp
is it?
yet. They have not arrived to
Where is
the
it?
camp yet. Let me see.
No.
Then
Oh, you see what I mean? You didn't give us the full list, man.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. This is the guy. This is the guy I'm talking about. I was telling Lulu. Let me share. The place is an Enyimba goalkeeper. He won the Confederation Cup with this guy, Leye Adebayo Leye.
where do you have the guys?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Enyimba is an Enyimba number 1. He won the CAF Confederation Cup with Finidi George.
If he's better than Ozo,
He's better than Uzo. But there's politics with Uzo. There's politics with Uzo.
How is it that we cannot find a keeper that is better than Uzo?
This is crazy, man.
This is, I mean, nah, they're not doing their job. Seriously, there's something going on there.
There's politics included. So
it does confirm my theory about
yeah. But if there's politics in there, you don't make it so obvious. Come on, I can find a keeper that is
They
better
always
than
make it
this guy.
obvious. It's a Nigerian thing. So why are we signing like I said we don't know?
Why would they?
The guy cannot.
Yeah, why would there be
anything
politics
you expect
about?
from a keeper?
But it's not new. It's been like that for decades. So why are we signing like it's not new?
Oluwa, how many hundreds of goalkeepers do we have?
I understand, but just because they're local based goalkeeper, there's just thing about local based
being
player.
a keeper is not that difficult. You don't have to be foreign or.
I agree with you, but look at this squad as well. How many local based players do you see in this squad?
Only two.
No, that's understandable, but we're talking
Only
about
two.
a keeper.
And Adebayo.
So that's the problem. Like that's the politics Abdullah is talking about. Like it's not like there's no quality in goalkeeping, in our league, but just because they play for the local side,
No,
so
but
the
it's
politics
easy
come
to
in.
find a keeper now. That's what we're saying. It's easy to find a keeper.
I wouldn't say easy.
I don't know about that.
In comparison,
if it was that easy, you will have replaced it.
Hold on. In comparison to Uzoho,
yeah. Of course, yeah.
So the question is, how many of our goalkeepers are keeping? Do you see are playing their trade in European leagues or something? How many goalkeepers?
That's what I'm saying. Is for a keeper, you don't need to go that far to find a good keeper. You just need to find one that has a bit of confidence. That's all.
Not even average keeper, because I'm so these guys are
This
not even average.
Uzoho is not even average. It's not even average.
These guys.
Well, he had a good game against United. If you remember when he played against Man United.
But that
Just won off
goalkeepers that have good game. The guy's not good. You can see it when he plays. The guy's not good.
But
Maybe
I think,
because he was.
to be honest, I think it's okay. In as much as we don't have that quality at the back in defending, but he's arguably the best keeper we have. Sorry, he's better than the other guy.
Not. That's what I'm saying.
It's better than that half Dodge guy.
The other guy is garbage.
That guy is garbage.
It's garbage. I'm sorry.
The
guy cost us. He cost us several times.
It's difficult to find a keeper. That's what I'm saying. Like there are keepers everywhere. There are good keepers everywhere. They just don't want to go through the what do you call it? They don't want to go through the difficulty. They just don't want to go through the what do you call it again? The process of discovering a new keeper. They are just lazy at going through the process. That's all. It's not difficult to find a goalkeeper in Nigeria. You just find one that has a bit of confidence. Just give them a bit of confidence. That's all. Within 1 year, you'll find one that is better than these guys. These guys are too rubbish. They're just too rubbish for you to be banking on them. You're not going to win anything ever. What are you going to win with Uzo?
Yeah, it's trash, man. The manager is the biggest issue, man. That's not really this guy. This guy, the manager is terrible, man. That manager is garbage, man. I'm sorry. That manager garbage. The manager is garbage. When there's no winning anything. Honestly, the best I'm seeing them is if they make a semi-final. Honestly, I'd be happy because that manager is garbage, man. I'm sorry, manager is trash.
I think can this remind me of the Spain 2010 when they won the World Cup? Victor Valdez was trash. It was garbage. He should not be a goalkeeper. But you know what? Xavi Hernandez, Andres Iniesta, and Busquets make him look like a world class goalkeeper.
No, but that's the thing is that even with the goalkeeper, I'm not even mad that the goalkeeper is poor, but for me the important is the manager. If we had a
I
decent
think the
manager,
players, I think the players will not expose much of the manager because they'll just play their own individual and win matches for them.
nah, at some point, like you have to, like you need a decent manager, man, to put the team together,
I
man.
know.
I don't even need a great manager, like, just a decent manager. And
But,
from
but,
the games
you
I've
know what?
watched, they've
But
been
you know there's
terrible.
politics in Nigeria. You know there's politics.
I know there's politics. Obviously, the guy should not even be higher than that. You want to go and hire a manager that was sacked from Venezuela. What's going on?
Look, Abdullah, you guys keep giving excuses. Like, that's not even an explanation. That's some kind of funny, random excuse saying there is politics. Look, if you know what you're doing, it's because those guys don't know what they're doing. If you know what you're doing, politics, no politics, okay, you should be able to do your job. There's
Yeah?
What
politics
guy that you
everywhere.
referring to?
No, there's politics everywhere. So I don't know
What?
where politics. These guys just don't know what they are doing. I've come
Uh,
across people who are involved in sports administration in Nigeria from a very local level to the high level. Okay, when you don't know what you're doing, that's when it seems that like, oh, politics is the reason why you're not getting the necessary outcome. When you know what you're doing, either politics or no politics, you're still going to get you're going to always, I mean, you're going to get what you
but I'm sorry,
what your
but the
desired
politics is
outcome
what
is.
is the obstacle to the manager being successful here.
No,
It's
because
not
you don't
about a
know.
managerial
No,
thing. It's
because
just a thing
number
about
one,
everything
okay,
in Nigeria.
number one, because you don't know what you're doing, you think you have to go for a foreign manager. Okay,
That's
that's
true.
number one. So politics or no politics, that you're even, your priority and objective is even wrong from the start.
I agree.
On the
Okay,
previous Nations
because
Cup,
they are because they are all scared.
we tried
Because they
a
are all
local based
scared.
coach.
You
What was the outcome?
know, the reason is because, okay, they are all scared that they have to qualify for the World Cup. You don't have to qualify for the World Cup. You're not going to win the World Cup. Your priority should be, like I've said, the priority should be Afcon. You have to focus on Afcon. The World Cup is just like a bonus, like, a jamboree, something you just go there to showcase whatever. Okay, cherry on the top. It's the Afcon that you have to focus on. And the people that know the Afcon most are the local coaches. I don't mean local coaches as in just any random coach. I'm saying coaches that will be committed to Afcon are the local coaches. So those are the ones that you try and develop. And the best way to service Afcon is by improving your league. You have to improve your league. So these are the things that you have to start doing. It's not like when there's a tournament, then you start thinking about winning or not winning. I mean, you don't see the future. How can you know if you're going to win a tournament or not?
But
But
this
there are
one I'm
certain
gonna say.
things. But there are certain things that you have to
Yeah.
prioritize
But this one I'm gonna say. I
before
think
even tournaments come. If you don't prioritize those things, when tournaments come, then you start running around. Then
yeah.
you start like playing your politics.
But this one I'm gonna say though. I don't want to comment on Nigeria stuff because there's a lot of stuff lingering around this stuff. But again, if you look at our local club in Nigeria, Yimba and Co, we've done very well, especially Yimba, because Yimba have done very well. There's canopy, there's everything. There's improvement gradually in the Nigerian professional league, which before it wasn't there because Kanu Wanko is the president of Yimba now. Finiti George is the coach. So now there is togetherness in the Nigerian professional league. That's how you see most of the professional players come into the Super Eagles team and perform. I think the problem in the Super Eagles right now is we know Nigerian themselves, especially the NFF, they know who the right manager is, but they just want to have this politics into it where they want to feel good, they want to feel that superstars.
So Abdullah, it's not just about the manager. The politics is within the FA itself.
Exactly.
That's what we're saying.
No,
You know the
so
FA.
that is
Get
what
it?
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah,
you
good.
need to get a lot of things. You need to be doing a lot of things before you even get to the point of who do you decide is your manager. Okay,
Abdul, you
you
know,
need to
after
be.
sorry to cut you, short,
You
you
need
know,
to be.
after Keshi, so rest in peace. Samson
Yeah.
Siasi is the best manager when it comes to Nigerian professional league because he knows the league very well. But he's suspended until 2024 because I think he
Corruption,
was
right? I think it
by
was
FIBA
life corruption, life
live
ban.
live ban. Yeah, he was given a
Did
live
I
ban.
reduce it or something?
Yeah, so he'll be back in 2024. He was given a live ban.
See, that is why I said. That is why I said there is a lot of things that you have to prioritize before it gets to this high level. Okay, there is a lot. We have a lot into their tents of local ex players that don't have anything doing. Okay, over time, if you're engaging and developing this group of coach ex players that we have, so that they start becoming coaches. A lot of them are willing to become coaches, but there's no sponsorship, there's no training, there's no encouragement, there's no direction,
But they
there's no
have to have the
guidance, there's no
desire
nothing.
themselves to want to be
Okay.
coaches first. It's
No,
not the
no, no,
duty
no,
of
no,
the
no.
FA to push them to go and
No,
learn how to coach.
hold on. No, you can do certain things to help them.
I know, but it's not just
You can
about
do
you
certain things
helping them.
to.
They need to show the desire first, then
That
the
is
FA
what
can
I'm
come and
saying.
help.
There is a lot of them that are jobless that are willing to be coaches. Okay, there's things you can do that you can use to actually support them. They don't have you have to give them the infrastructure, even if they have the desire.
Yeah, but like
They're not
that
going to
doesn't
dream
sound like
about.
we're a country with that solid infrastructure in all aspect of of our
No, no,
lives.
no, no,
Just
no. I don't want to get into particular details.
yeah.
But what I'm just trying to emphasize is I'm just using that as an example to say there's a whole lot of things that we need to be doing before we come to tournament that will make those tournaments easier. But it seems like people ignore all those things, and then when it comes to tournaments, we start running around
But
because there's a
this
whole
is
lot
it
of
for me.
things. There's a whole lot
Abdul,
of things you can
Abdul,
do that will even make you find a lot of local coaches.
yes, but Abdul, this is what I'm gonna say. It's a shame. Why I say it's a shame is Francis was always our number one. That's a shame because that guy is not he's a crap goalkeeper. It's a shame
Oh
because
my god,
I
it's a
believe
shame.
we can find a better goalkeeper better than him. But Abdul again, I'll come back again. There is politics in Nigeria. Even if a better goalkeeper, you still can't put Ozoho on the bench except he's injured.
See, there is nothing. No, 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 no. See, Abdullah, one thing I want to ask you is: have you been around um, coaches who are training professional footballers, or professional footballers who are or players who wants to be professional footballers?
No.
See, exactly, exactly. So what you're doing is you're just consuming what the media is giving to you, and this is just all rhetorics to cover up a lot of things. Oh, it's just politics. Oh, they come up with all these words. I don't know where they discovered them for, and they just threw it out there. Okay, if you are around professional coaches and you're around people who are involved with football, you will see that the talent is abundance. In fact, the talent is it's too much. You actually run out of we have excess of players, but you have to be doing certain things. You don't wait for tournaments. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
And if you don't do those things, then this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get like an Uzoho. That's the problem. We're not doing those things. And then when it comes to whatever, then people just throw out all kinds of blames and excuses, finger points and all this stuff. And then they're like, and then they move on to the next thing, the next one again. And then they do the same thing. And then they're like, and then whatever. Look, that is why Westerhoff was able to be successful. Westerhoff is not even in Nigeria,
Even if
but he knew what he was doing.
Keshi was even successful because it was the last man that won that Afcon for us.
Yeah, Westerhoff was successful because he knew what he was doing. This guy went to every single local club, watched them for X amount of time and picked players around the whole country. He drove
But
on
I
road
want
to
to give an
all
example.
the.
Sorry to cut you. I want to give
Well,
an
the
example.
quality has changed.
Oh,
Like,
wait. I want to give an example because
yeah,
yes, West Ham. Remember last lag? I know you remember last Lagerbag. You know that.
last, yeah, it's German, I think. No, Dutch. Is it Dutch? Then I
So
can't remember.
look,
Sweden,
I'm gonna
from
give an
Sweden.
example.
Lagersberg, yeah.
Wait. Look at Senegal with Aliou Cisse.
Oh,
Aliou
yeah,
Cisse has
that's
been
true.
with
Yeah,
Senegal for like
Lagersberg,
4 5
true.
years now. He's been the
Yeah.
coach, and there is a consistency with Cisse and his player because they know
Last,
this is our man, this is our manager going forward. There's no changing him.
true.
Nigeria can do that to consistent, but the problem is when you have an hierarchy who is making decision for an NFL making decision for managers. How does that work?
Yeah, sure.
NFF is even the one picking players, not the managers. There's a problem in that Nigeria team.
Nice.
He has to be faced up.
The amount of managers that these guys have gone through is crazy, man.
I
There's no
don't
stability.
understand.
There's no stability
Too
in them.
much, man. Way too much.
There's no
So
stability. There's no stability.
is Aliou Cisse not the most successful Senegalese coach?
He's the most successful, yes.
Yeah.
He's a
Is
former
he
player.
not a local coach?
He's a local coach. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's
a
what I'm saying.
former player. He's a former player.
Exactly, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
the
saying. But they just know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what you're doing, that's when you start finger pointing and giving excuses and blaming and
Even
whatever. They know
Cameroon-
what they're doing.
even
Even they
Cameroon
don't
are
perform, they still
Cameroon
continue
are
with
going the
him.
same way Nigeria is going because they're changing coach up and
No,
down.
but for me, you work both ways. Like Ivory Coast, when they won, he wasn't an Ivory Coast manager, or when Zambia won, he wasn't an Ivory Coast manager. But for
It
me, it's like
wasn't
you need,
Irving
yeah, it was
Renard.
everyone now.
Renard.
Yeah, but for me, it's like you need that consistency at least. Like for all I don't like the Ghana Raw guy. At least there was consistency.
Yeah, there was
the guy
consistency.
he got to a semi-final, he got to a World Cup. At least you gave him time to know.
Yeah.
And then you had to leave, but you give this guy time. Like for even
But you know when the guy was actually getting the desired result, okay,
yes.
it was when he was dictating, okay, and everybody was following what he was requesting for. So
Exactly.
if he says this, people align to what he wants.
Exactly.
Okay, people are committed. People are following up with what his requests were always made and met.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but then at a certain point, people start deviating. You know, that's what success does. You start being successful, everybody start think they know what to do.
Yeah.
And then they stop doing what he wanted, and then the whole thing was just a shamble.
Yeah.
And then we stopped getting the results we wanted.
Yeah. I agree. That's what the problem that we are facing right now is. After Siasia, I think we all stayed in Nigeria for like 3-4 years, if I'm not mistaken, because it was the longest manager in terms of consistency for Nigeria. I think it stayed 3-4 years, if I'm not mistaken, and there was consistency, there was pattern in the way we played, and there was a lot of consistency in it. But this guy that they brought in, Lord African mercy in us.
These guys are bum, man. So
let's see what he's gonna. That's how far we can go
trash.
after cup of nation with him. Lord have mercy.
The guy is trash.
He has a contract until after the Nations Cup, so we'll see. He's been given contract after the Nations Cup. We'll see. We'll see how far he can go. I don't know how far we can go, but we'll see. But so far so good because I watched most of the qualifier matches. We might be playing with crap opposition, crap matches. But I think for me, looking at this manager right now, he has made some weird decision in terms of making decisions. But I also think he's been learning from those decisions. I'm not saying it's good or it's better, but I think at least it's manageable. Is manageable what we need for Nigeria? No. But again, I will come back again. There is policy from upstairs, above the NFF, upstairs to the NFF, to the managers, to the players. There's a lot of you pick this one, you don't pick this one. This one is from this one, this one. Do this, don't do that. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the Nigerian national team. That under Okechukwu, where we won the Nations Cup, Okechukwu, this is my player. If you don't want to work with him, get the fuck out. Very simple. That's sketchy.
Yeah.
If you did not work with me, get out.
That team talent-wise was it's probably not even as good as this one. But
exactly.
They had balance there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's balance on the Umba. There's Ogeyo Nazi, John Obi Mikel, so many of them. Okay.
Right now, I feel like these guys are just trying to put as many attackers as they can and then pray and hope. The balance is the balance is poor, man. And the thing, you may say we did well in the qualifiers, but for me, when we played decent opposition, honestly, it's been poor. I remember we lost to like Algeria, to like Portugal. When we play these lower teams, even Guinea-Bissau that's in this group again, we did lose to them as well during the qualifiers. And even when we beat them, they were close games.
Yeah, I agree.
So like, but anyways, we'll see, man. We'll see.
We'll
Hopefully
see
they
how
will.
the decisions go. We'll see for me. We'll see how it goes, but there's a lot of improvement that need to be done. A lot of improvement. A lot, man. It's annoying, but a lot of improvement. And all eyes on the man himself. People call him average. People call him trash. People call him so good. People are saying he's not a world class. It's Victor Oshimen. He has to turn up at the biggest tournament. That's an Afcon. He has to turn up. No excuse. For me, Oshimen has no excuse for me. He has to turn up. No excuse. I'm not gonna dilly-dally around. No. Victor Oshimen needs to turn up for me. That's it. That's what I'm gonna say. I can't say no more. I can't say no more. He has to turn up. It doesn't need to hide. Because against Ghana, he had against Ghana, and I was pissed off. In as much as it wasn't entirely his fault, I don't want to go into that situation. But again, Oshimen had in that tournament and needing to turn up. This is an African Cup of Nations. Victor Oshimen, you're gonna be wearing the Nigerian national team jersey. You have to turn up. But if your players are not doing what you want, shout on them, curse them, bring them together, fight. You want to win, let them have the same mentality you have. It's very simple. Very simple. Very, very simple. Kenny, looking at the group now. Group update, favorite, underdog.
Favorite, I'd say probably Morocco. Group of death. I say probably Group C, maybe Group A, maybe Group C.
Group C.
Senegal, Cameroon. Yeah, Guinea. They have good players. They have that guy that's top scorer in the Bundesliga.
That is in form, right? Oh my god.
They have him.
Guyashi, yeah.
Yeah, they have him. That guy that used to play for Liverpool as well, the Keita. They have some decent players.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd probably say Group C, Group of Death. And what was the last one? Last question?
Underdog.
Underdogs.
Who do you think that can shock the big boys?
Shock the big boys. I think Mali. I think Mali have good players.
Mali is a big country. They're not small country.
What's of this? I don't know who's big. Who's small country? I don't know.
There's Bissouma in Mali. There is Dijenepo.
Yeah.
There is so many.
But they're not really big. They haven't won it. I don't think they're big. Like they're not like they're not Senegal, Cameroon, or like
I know they are big in their own. They are big in their own rights. That's what Mali will tell you.
But honestly, I don't see us. I don't think South Africa.
South Africa is not bad. What's called the
Bafanas.
I'm not bad though.
Yeah,
you know that Bafana, they are in our group state. They are in our group for the World Cup qualifier.
Yeah, for the World Cup qualifier. Yeah, I saw that. Underdog. I don't know who I would say underdog. Maybe Guinea then. Guinea might be an underdog.
For me, my underdog is Group D and Group F.
Group D and Group F.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you say underdog, what do you like?
I can see Zambia topping the table or going second.
Morocco are finishing now.
I can see Zambia finishing second or finishing fourth.
Maybe I can. Yeah, that I agree. I can see Zambia. I won't be surprised.
Group D, I can see Mauritania topping Burkina Faso or Algeria.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Burkina Faso are consistent. You know,
they have been very good. I know.
They usually do good. Algeria, I think Algeria will come back. I think this year they will do it because last time they all bounced out of the group stage and they didn't qualify for the World Cup as well. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, and they obviously they bought some players as well. I think
Yeah,
they bought some.
Osimawa is
Uh,
there.
yeah, I
Osimawa.
was they have some French guy from the league, the Gui guy as well. So they bought some like
Mm-hmm.
guys that used to play for France or that. So now
Mm-hmm.
I think Algeria. I think Algeria, I can see Algeria doing like very well, like going to at least semi-finals.
What of group B? You're not talking about group B, Egypt, Ghana.
Yeah, I think they will finish top. Actually, even if they finish one of even, I think Egypt would finish top. Egypt usually they do. They don't have the best team, but they do. They usually go far in the competition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I think Mozambique will finish last probably. Maybe and then Cape Verde. I don't. Ghana should be good enough to beat like Mozambique or Cape Verde. I did. No, I think they have decent. Obviously, the Kudus is still there. They have some young players as well.
Sameyo. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have some decent.
Fatawu, Isiaku Fatawu that played for Leicester
Yeah,
City.
Fatal. Yeah. Well, that's Suleiman one as well.
So the Emana
But
cannot
yeah,
be.
they have some decent players out. I do think they should qualify. I don't see any like top teams really going out at the group stage. I don't see like a Algeria like it happened. Like I don't see a big team in the group stage.
Ah, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, but I won't. The one thing I won't be surprised if Nigeria finished third. I think they will qualify, but I won't be surprised if they finish third.
Chai. Chai.
I won't be surprised.
Chai.
Like I said, because
Chai.
I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Like I said, that from what I've seen.
Chai. Chai.
And the thing is, Ivory Coast as well, they're home. It's gonna be tough.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should beat Equatorial Guinea, but that's the thing is that Guinea-Bissau game, I won't be surprised if they like draw or lose it. Like I won't be surprised if we draw against Guinea-Bissau. Well, yeah, that's about it, man. That's about it.
Yeah, it's annoying. Don't do this to
Wait,
me. You
can you hear
telling me
me?
I'm gonna do like a African Cup of Nation commentary. I'm gonna finish third. Lord have mercy.
No, that's what I'm not going with no expectation because last tournament I remember when the group stage went great, they were playing great, and then the disappointment of that Tunisia game.
Oh my God, I don't want to remember that. Blue,
I don't even remember
Blue
that.
made me the Afcon. It made me do the Afcon, and I was pissed off. I was hungry. I was raging. I was mad. I was literally just pissed off, man.
That was pissed off. They played so the group
I was
stage was
raging with angriness in the 2019 African Cup of Nations. With angriness, I was very pissed off, man.
that's I'm not going with no expectation. But I like the group. I think the groups are quite like them.
I think
I don't think
based on the
there's
quality of
not.
player we should be
Yeah,
able to pull through.
put two should be at least two should the minimum expectation. It should be. But that's
Yeah.
something I don't know because like I said, Ivory Coast at home is gonna be tough.
They are the host nation, so
Honestly the only game that I'm sure I'm quite confident they're gonna win is Equatorial Guinea. Like the other team, like this, it's gonna be tough games.
it is tough, man. Very, very tough. Equatorial Guinea, it's tough, man. We should be able to beat Guinea-Bissau, though.
We lost to them during the qualifiers,
That's true, though. That's true.
and they beat us. It was at home as well.
At home, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know. And even when the return fixtures when we beat them, it was only 1-0 as well. So it was close games. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
It's annoying because, like I told you the last time we spoke, me and him, I logged out in 2006 in Angola. And the reason I logged out is a lot. It took a lot in me, my family, because then we invested in Afcon, especially me and my dad. Invested in Afcon a lot when we talk a lot about Afcon. You see, that disappointment just made me, I'm walking away. I just walk away. That's what I did. In that 206, we invested a lot. I'm walking out. I just walk away straight forward. I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this country, man. I'm just done with this country. I am done. I'm done. So that thing still kind of rumbled in my head a lot. Now, the 2019 came in where I was pissed off. I was like, I don't want to talk about Afcon. Even in as much as we qualified, I'm like, this team doesn't look ready for me. But then they have won the first, we won the first match 1-0, right? We qualified out of a group stage. And we played Tunisia. I was like, okay, we had a chance. Then Bobby get a red card. We're like, we're finished.
Yeah, that really, Like, and the goal will end the last one.
And that bastard calling Guavon be telling himself is Pep Guardiola. I'm like, are you mad? Excuse me? Pep Guardiola? I'm like, that's why I think that there is politics in Nigeria.
Abdullahi, I think it was Olise that calls himself the new Pep.
No. It was Guavon.
I don't think Guavon ever said that.
Yeah, I don't think
it was it was Olise that came up to be the next Pep, and he came up and he flopped.
Sunday, Olise, I watched you play for Nigeria national team. Olise,
Wait, did you say Olise flopped as a manager? He only lost one game.
No, not just for Nigeria. Like with the whole hype of being the potential next Pep. That's what I mean by flopped.
He managed, I think, 13 games. He only lost.
Yeah,
one.
He's got a bit of arrogance in him as well. So
he does. No, Olise would have been a good coach. I think Olise is better than the current Nigerian coach. I can tell you that.
But I mean, the problem with Olise is Olise will have a fight with
the bar is so low.
What?
I said the bar for the current manager is so low that
it's super low. The only problem Olise has is Olise will not take nonsense from any player because Olise held himself to very high regards when he was playing in the Super Eagles. Remember, Olise was the captain of the Super Eagles at some point, right? Yeah. So he won't take any he's very strict. Like he's very, very, very strict in terms of his training methods, right? So people walking around the pitch, just hanging out, making jokes, will not fly with Olise, right? So, and that's just, I think to me, Olise is better than this coach. At least we'll play better. We'll play traditional Nigerian football. Olise is very, very. He knows the traditional Nigerian style of playing, right? Which is playing through the wings. I don't know this current coach. I have no clue if he can't win this tournament.
No, the current guy is Abdullahi's man. Abdullahi tipped him to win the tournament.
No, he ain't winning no tournament.
Abdullahi, why are you quiet?
Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah. The only reason maybe Nigeria can even get to the quarterfinals or semifinals is the players, actually.
Abdullahi said just because of Oshimen is there, we should win the tournament.
Oshimen is not enough. Oshimen is not enough.
Oshimen was not enough last time, but...
Yeah, Oshimen gone in. I think, Oshimen didn't come last time. Did he come?
He went, but he was on the bench.
He was on the bench. It was
2019. It was what's called.
He wasn't on the bench.
No, he got 2021.
He wasn't on the bench. That's when he was injured with his
he got injured.
He only played for the qualifiers for the World Cup. He wasn't in the Nations Cup.
He broke his face, right?
He broke his face.
It was what's his name?
This is gonna be his
it was Awoni and
the second guy.
This is gonna be first official.
Yeah,
Oshimen Afcon.
Yeah, Oshimen was not in the last Afcon in Cameroon.
He was 2019 on the bench in 2019. He only played.
And in 2019,
are you vouching for the guy this time around?
Am I
since
what?
2019,
Are
they've
you
done
vouching for
so.
the guy this time around?
Oluwa, my soul, my body, my heart, my head, my
Let's
money,
go.
everything's on the line for
Yeah, this
Victor.
is
Let's
this is
go.
Osimhen's first Nations Cup for about
Everything's on
4
the
years
line for
now.
him.
The
I hope
last
you're
one he
fasting
went
as well.
to,
I hope you fast for him
the
as well.
last
Like,
the last
Am I
Nations
fasting?
Cup he went to, he didn't even
If it's for
start.
Osimhen,
The
am I
last
fasting?
wait, hold on. Osimhen has not been to a Nations Cup where he was the starting number 9. This
He
is his
was
first
No,
no.
he
one.
This is
hasn't. He hasn't. That's true.
this is
Yeah,
gonna be his
this is
first
his
time.
first one. Yeah, so
All eyes on him, and I'm hearing before the Nations Cup that they won. Now the African Footballer of the Year and he's the favorite to win it. So we'll see.
See, I don't know. They might give it to Hakimi,
Aki, relax.
because of the Morocco thing. Actually, like Morocco World Cup and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll see. We'll see. But I think the
I
favorite
won't be.
is Osimhen.
I won't be surprised if they give it to Hakimi.
no, that makes no sense. What does that have to do with this individual ability?
I don't know. See, you saw him. He was out there. He was out here drawing the book. Honestly, I don't. Why do you have current
Nah.
players? Why do you have players that are going to play in the tournament during the?
Nah, I think Osimhen he's got a good shot to win
He's
win
got a
the
shot, yeah,
of the season.
Because it's the first time that an African country made the semi-final, so I feel like they might push. They might put the
Yeah, but
Morocco.
doesn't like I get what you're
I wouldn't be
saying.
surprised.
Absolutely,
Like,
I
I
get
wouldn't
what
be
you're
surprised.
saying.
Yeah,
But that
I
was a
think Oshimen should win
collective.
it.
It was a collective, display. It wasn't as if Akimi was the best player for his country or my country mile. No, he did very good. Don't get me wrong, but I think Osimhen had a better season than him.
No, he has. No,
Yeah.
Oshimen should win, but I say I wouldn't be surprised if Hakimi does win.
Where's he going to be hosted as well? Do you know?
Ivory Coast.
It's Ivory Coast.
Okay, if it was in Morocco, then I can say there's
Morocco
a
is in
problem.
2027.
No,
Yeah,
Morocco's the next
I'm
one.
talking about the tournament
No,
for
the next one is
Afcon player
Morocco.
of the year.
The next one is
Yeah, the
Morocco.
next one is Morocco,
This
yeah.
one is Ivory Coast.
Yeah, 2025 is Morocco.
Yeah.
But Morocco has a good chance to go to the final because
Abdullah,
have
when
you
next
guys
when
analyzed the
next are you
group?
going to host
Have you
the
guys
tournament as
analyzed the
well?
group by group, or
Is that what?
When next
have
are
you
you
guys
going to host the
analyzed group by
tournament?
group?
When is we hosting the tournament?
Yes.
2030.
What?
Yeah, Nigeria versus Benin will host Nations Cup.
I beg you.
That's what the news are saying.
Wait, Abdullahi, have you guys analyzed each group?
Yeah, we can do it again. Let's do it again.
I wanted to call out Group C because I think Group C is a group of that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Can you say that also to Group C?
Yeah, Group C is too close.
The
Don't write off
indomitable lions
Gambia,
and
though.
the Taranga lions.
Gambia is not a bad team. They have some
they're not a
young
bad
players, that can play ball.
Mhm.
And they could surprise some teams in that Group C.
I also think Guinea too. Guinea too is a very good team.
Guinea is also, Guinea got some ball. See, when this is pretty much anywhere you see all West African teams, it's going to be group of there because they all play typical West African football.
Yep.
And that is physical football with technique and a lot of polish. So
and break your
those
leg.
matches will not be easy in Group C. Not one will be easy.
So this tournament at the round of 16 before quarterfinal, right?
Yes, there's a round of 16. Yes. So if you get 4 points, you almost will.
So they're going to
qualify
do
to round
the
of
best
16.
third, right?
Yes. So if you get 4 points, you could go to round of 16. But the thing is, if you get 4 points and your goal difference has to be good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think most third will get 4 points. I think you see a lot of 3 points in most thirds.
I don't know. These games are going to be very tight. Like you look at another group that you should look at is Group D, where you have Burkina Faso, Angola, and Algeria, and with Mauritania. Don't be surprised.
Mauritania is a very good team. We played them before.
Yeah,
they're very tough.
These guys, Burkina Faso will give Angola a good run.
Burkina Faso is good. Angola is
Algeria might not just have an easy ride there. The same with Group E. Group E has South Africa, Mali, Tunisia,
and Namibia. Namibia is
Remember, Namibia and South Africa are rivals, right? So it's also all the groups are tech. Then Group F, you have Morocco, DR Congo, Zambia, Tanzania. Tanzania and Zambia are rivals, so that's going to be a tough game there. It's going to be very interesting tournament. To be very honest, the groups are all they're all sweet counters. You also see Group B, Egypt and Ghana. Those two might. I think it's very clear now on who's going to go through.
Mm-hmm.
But Senegal, Cameroon, Guinea, damn, man. Man, there's going to be a lot of African drums. Wherever Group C is playing, that will be a very nice venue to go and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see some beautiful women there for sure.
Yeah, I hope this time around it's a full stadium because we don't want something. We don't want them.
Oh no, I think now the reason why a lot of people didn't go to Cameroon was because of the war.
COVID. There's
No,
no COVID
it
as
was
well
the
that time.
No,
It
because
was
of
a
the
war.
war. Not really COVID. I'll probably say the war. Yeah, because Cameroon was last year, right?
Yeah,
It
it was
2021.
2019.
No, it was 2021.
2021.
Was it 2021 or 2022?
2021.
And it was 2022 because there was
They didn't,
it
there
was
no Afcon in
2022 because there was
2021.
the World Cup qualifier just afterwards.
Oh, COVID
Exactly.
and
It
everything.
was 2022. It was
Yeah,
January.
they
of
postponed
20.
They postponed it 1 year because of COVID. I think
Because
Exactly.
of
they
COVID.
postponed.
So the reason why people didn't go was not because of just COVID, it was because of the war in Cameroon. But this Cote d'Ivoire, there's no war. It's right in the middle of West Africa. Just expect there'll be a lot of people coming out there.
Yeah. A lot. Try. And Afcon is an heritage too, so it is. It's annoying. It's an heritage. It's an heritage, man. And Nigeria needs to do it. They need to do it. People want to finish me on Twitter. I know, and his Bless already made me. He has made me with Oshimen. I'm like, Bless, relax. I know I have a stock on Oshimen, but relax on Oshimen, I beg. I knew all I knew this shit.
It's blue eyes on Twitter as well.
No. The last time we talked, it was like your boy is gonna be the leading line. So I want to see if it's really good. You've been hyping him a lot. I'm like, relax. I'm like, I'm not hyping this man. I'm just like, okay, now my guy. So
No,
okay.
you are hyping him, but we're backing him as well.
I back with him and I rate him very highly, very highly,
It's what the hype.
very highly, man. Very prolific for me. So we'll see. We'll see, but I beg.
But what team? Why your favorite in this tournament? Who do you think will
For
win?
me,
Morocco.
looking at this team right now, I only have two favorites for me:
Who?
Senegal and Cameroon.
Cameroon?
Nah.
Nah.
Cameroon over Morocco. Cameroon are a mess right now.
Nah, Cameroon is a hot mess with
For
Onana.
me, Senegal and Cameroon for me.
So wait,
Nah.
Senegal and Cameroon are in the same group, remember, right?
Yeah, they'll go out of the same group. I'm still gonna put them favorites.
So the two of them, you want them to still get to the final. That's going to be a boring
I
final.
wouldn't say Cameroon. Maybe Senegal.
Cameroon cannot be for
nah.
nah.
Cameroon cannot be
I'll
favorite.
still say
See the
Senegal.
teams that
For
you're
me,
looking-
I'm not like Senegal. For me, like I always tip them to be one of the best nations to
Okay,
come from
Senegal and
Africa.
who?
Senegal. Maybe I don't know about Ivory Coast. To be honest,
Because
You
that's
guys
playable. I don't.
You
trust
guys are
them.
sleeping on Morocco.
nah.
For me,
Morocco
they're by
Nations Cup. Nah.
Morocco now has a striker in this guy, Brahim Diaz, right? He's coming to play for them.
it's not a striker, but yeah, he's a
No, I think he's gonna. Is he joining or I think
he's joining. He's joining.
No, he's going to
Brahim
play.
Diaz.
He's going to be in. He's
So
Yeah, it's
who's
gonna play
Nigeria
for-
calling to play for us? If everyone's playing for,
Brian Diaz.
Yeah, Brahim
I
Diaz.
know who's going to
it's
play for
like he's
Nigeria.
playing
Who's coming to
behind the
play?
striker. So they have a front, a midfield of Onahi and Amrabat, right? Who are now tested and
Then
trusted.
Ziyech,
They have Ziyech,
Brahim
they
Diaz
have
and-
Nah, but
Brahim
that's a
Diaz,
World Cup.
and then
Like
they
this
have
is Nations Cup.
Sophia.
But you know the way they play the World Cup,
Buffon.
the way they play Nations Cup as
yeah.
well.
They have
Doesn't work.
Sophia Buffon, and then in front of them they have that Sevilla striker, which
El Nesiri.
that front six is cooking.
That's
Yeah, I agree with you, but like you know the way they play at the World Cup is different from Nations Cup.
Oh, I know.
No,
Of course,
but
World Cup is more physical.
Nations Cup is more
You
physical.
know what? You know
So
one thing
it's
I
gonna
want
be
you
a
guys
different ball
to
game,
observe.
look.
You know one thing I want you guys to observe in this Nations Cup. Observe VAR. It's so sweet. Like CAF, they make VR look so easy. Like sometimes I wonder what England is doing, man. VR in the Nations Cup is such a sweet process. 1-2, sharp, sharp. They got everything going, and
But
we're
the
going to wait
problem with
for the
England is,
technology. I think
Emmy,
this
the
year
problem
we're
with
going to
England
wait
is
for the technology
English
that they will use
English
for offside,
interpretation.
right?
English
What?
interpretation. Subjective decision. Blah blah decision. Rubbish decision. That's what we do.
Brother.
This referee better not blow up before the game's finished.
No,
Relax.
don't worry. We know that guy is not coming back. That's the guy from Ethiopia. No, I don't
Wait,
think he's coming.
in the referee,
See,
is this guy among the referee? What's his name?
one thing I like about
Wait,
Afcon,
this
Honestly,
famous guy.
I won't
Emmy,
I
your
won't be
friend,
surprised if
appreciate
it's
is
the
your
game.
friend
governor.
in the referee? Is it gonna blow this year?
Who?
Your friend, your friend, the referee. What's his name?
Oh, Papa. What's
No,
his
from
name?
Gambia.
The Gambian guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
He's a good referee.
Yeah,
Usama.
referee.
Papa.
Yes,
He's
that's
actually
true.
one of the best referees to come from Africa right
I
now.
think he's one of the best in the world, actually.
He's the best for me.
He's good.
Very good. Yeah.
From
Because
Ghana,
Nana,
you know
join
that
the show.
you,
Nana,
you know
join the Nana. Talk about Ghana. Nana, Abdul is here. Talk about Ghana. Nana, you are playing Egypt. You are playing. It's gonna be Kudus versus Mohamed Salah. So talk.
Egypt
The last Nations Cup as well. I think they were in the same group, if I'm correct.
The guy's name is Bakary Papa Gassama.
Yeah, is he in the ref? Is he gonna blow this year?
Oh, are you joking? He's one of the best.
Yeah.
He's one of the best in Africa.
He's arguably one of the best.
in
He
Africa.
was at the World Cup as well, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
But you know, the guy that blew early, he was at the World Cup as well.
He said he
You know,
wanted to use. He said he
He
wanted
was
to
at the
use.
World Cup as well.
Yeah, he said he wanted to use the washroom. So you wanted to use the washroom and you blow the whistle in 83 minutes. Are you kidding me right now?
Now,
It's not finished in 83 minutes.
I want to see if the pitches are going to be nice as well. I don't know. Some of the stadiums.
Africa's pitches are always nice though. Africa's is very
Hopefully the pitches.
Africa's
Honestly, that's the one thing that I'm happy because we're in the same group as Africa, and I think like the stadium we're playing in that stadium look nice.
yeah,
So there's no
Africa's
excuses about.
Africa's is a very good country and a very good city. So
Now, for me, Morocco, they're favorites with Senegal. But
Yeah.
because Senegal, I don't know because Senegal, some of their players they're not as good as Mendy is not the same Mendy used to be. Koulibaly as well, he went to Saudi Arabia. Like their top players, they all went to Saudi Arabia. So I don't know if like.
But we
I
know what I
don't
love
think
about
they-
Senegal is consistency. I love that in them a lot. Because I watch Aliou Cisse play and I know how good of a player he is, and now he's the coach now, and I think he instilled discipline and respect to that Senegal team. And if you look at that team, all that team are Aliou Cisse's pick. He picked those players himself. No interference from the hierarchy upstairs. That's what you know a country is doing very well. So I wasn't surprised when they won the Afcon because they deserve to win the Afcon. They deserve to win it for me. In terms of Cameroon is a little bit weird because Cameroon just changing coaches up and down, like Nigeria.
No, they still have that same coach. He's still Rico Besson. He's still that coach.
I know it's a good song, but
Obviously, they have I don't know why it was there. I know he had this alleged match.
Rico Besson played with Samuel Eto'o now. You know he played with Eto'o.
Yeah. I know he won the Afcon. He was part of the
Afcon now.
team. No, but the thing is, I know Cameroon. They've been.
I knew there's two songs in Cameroon. There's two songs.
Yeah, there's Alex Song, the guy that played for Arsenal.
The Alex Song was one that played for Barcelona, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he played for Arsenal. He played for Arsenal and Barcelona.
Arsenal
That's
too,
Alex
yes. So we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see, man. Let's see. Nigeria must go for Abdul. The people say the fans say you're not talking. Abdul, give them test microphone. Test microphone, Abdul. Test microphone. Abdul is here. Chairman Abdul, talk your talk. They say you're not talking.
He's busy cooking.
Abdul, test microphone. Test your mic. The fans say you're not talking. Oga Abdul.
Yo, what are you saying?
Hey, Abdul is here. Nana. Abdul is talking now. Nana say you're not talking. Where's Abdul?
Why is Nana looking for me, man?
Nana is looking for me. Nana said, maybe I've done has offended the God.
Nana joined the show. What's your problem, man?
Nana joined and he went. He joined and he left. I don't know why he left.
Nana's been acting weird over this few months or so. I don't know why. Since Modric started performing, he doesn't like it. You know?
Nana, he laughed. Nana, this is not
I think is this. I think you've seen that Madueke is not.
Oh, all right.
demand them.
But
No comment. Nana, I haven't forget the Louis Vuitton hairdresser in our club that left. Though. I've not forget his name. But I don't want to talk about him. The hairdresser that joined Nottingham Forest. I've not forget him. He needs to join Ghana. I don't know why he's not joining Ghana. He wants to play for England national. He's not going to get to that team at all. You should forget about it. The Louis Vuitton hairdresser.
Louis.
Nana, relax. The Louis Vuitton. Caleb was on the door.
Oh, isn't he playing for Ghana already? I thought he chose to play for Ghana.
The guy said he wants to play for England. He's waiting.
He still wants to play for England. He changed his mind.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
I don't know how you will go to a country, celebrate with them, and then promise to play for them, and then later you change your mind. Come on, man.
I don't understand.
I don't understand what's going on with your voice, man.
And now come and defend
what? This guy is not playing for no England. I don't know what he's doing. This guy is not
playing. The same thing happened to Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham was clueless. Nigeria called him. He rejected Nigeria. He went to England. Now he's injured. He's out until March.
Honestly, even if he was called, honestly, I don't even know if he would be. I don't even think he would.
He will be playing together with Oshimen for me.
I don't even know. Right.
Those guys they read too much newspapers, man.
They have the team to play for national. I'm like, you can't get into that England. Even Fikayo Tomori cannot play. I'm not joking right now. I'm being serious. They cannot get into that team.
No, that's what I mean. They see the examples, but they keep doing like at some point. You see so many players there.
I don't understand though. I don't know
you see the examples there, and then you still choose.
Is the Lampard effect? You know, Lampard gave all of them chances. Certainly, they think they've arrived.
I don't get, man. You can't get into that team. Why are you disturbing yourself to play? I don't know why.
So is one cup for England that important to you? Like, for me, it's crazy, man. You're gonna play one cup there. Even that one cup is probably gonna be off the bench. He's gonna play 10 minutes, so he's going to be playing against San Marino or Gibraltar, maybe or Malta.
Or Afghanistan.
You know, that's why. That's why I like Alexi Wobi. He chose a country that would not have so much pressure on him, and went along there and just enjoyed.
But Alexi Wobi uncle JJ coach, so it's understand.
It's not understandable, man. What are you saying?
His uncle is JJ coach, so
no, but the guy was playing well for Arsenal. Mm-hmm. He could represent. He could play for England, and he chose otherwise.
Yeah.
So in that case, he chose to play for where there will be less pressure on him, while at the same time building his Premier League career.
And I think, based on what you said, I think agent also having a terrible agent also.
It's not. No, this is not agent. I think this is the players that made the choice.
You think so?
It's the players and their families.
Yeah, it's the players when it's national team now, it's players and the families. You can even look at even the Balogun guy.
Mm-hmm.
He knew he was not going to play for no England. He made a smart choice. He went to USA. Like, I don't get these players. Like, mm-hmm. You've seen so many examples of this. For me, I don't understand. Even Nketiah is doing the same mistake there. You think because Southgate is electing you now, in 5 years, boy, you better go back to Ghana as well. You better go back to Ghana. Nketiah, these guys, they're not playing, man. I'm sorry, man.
Nketiah to choose England ahead of
Kenny,
Ghana.
Kenny, what I'm saying is, Kenny, what I'm saying is, does it not make sense for you to play for a national team where there's less pressure, where the
For me, it's not
expectation
even
is not as high, it's not as crazy?
it's not even pressure. No, it's just that if you know, like, I think there's gonna be some pressure at some point. But the thing is that if you know, like for me personally, if I had the like I'm playing for, if I have the choice of between playing for England or like Switzerland or Nigeria, like you know you're not gonna play for England, especially when you see if you see the talent in front of you. I'm like, you're not even like at some point, like you know if you're gonna be picked, if you're gonna play for the national country or not. Like a guy like Saka, you saw the guy they picked him up earlier, they called him up here, he knew he was gonna play. But like guys like Austin Adores, guys like Nketiah, like you guys, you're barely getting called up.
Nketiah for
Like
me, I pity Nketiah because he's not gonna play. He won't play ahead of Agüero. He won't play ahead of Oliver Watkins.
I think Nketiah has the record for like the under 21s for England.
Yeah,
I think
but the problem is, look at
he's
it now.
not playing.
He's not playing
He's
ahead of
not playing
Oliver
for the
Watkins.
Wait, is Nketiah playing for Ghana or for England?
England is
no for
chasing.
England. For England, I think he has the
Nketiah,
most.
Wait,
He has the most.
is he going to go ahead of Tammy Abraham?
No, Tammy Abraham is out until March. He's injured until March.
No, I'm just saying. So,
Even Tammy
all these
Abraham is
guys
not getting in
lining
that
up,
squad.
are they thinking that they'll go? So,
The question is Nketiah gonna play ahead of Oliver Watkins? No.
It's not. Yes, it's not
is he
even
going
ahead
to
of.
be ahead of Ivan Toney? No.
Exactly.
No.
No. Ahead of
Ivan
Ivan Toney.
Toney, if I Ivan Toney, I'll go and play for Jamaica. Yeah, because Jamaica has some good players now.
Yeah.
They have Antonio. They have
They are
Bailey,
aiming for
they
the
have,
World Cup in 2026.
yeah, they're
Even
looking very good.
Antonio did the same thing. Antonio was waiting for England.
They had the Marie Gray.
Antonio was waiting for England.
Yeah,
He saw
even
these guys. They're not
Demari
picking him.
Gray is now playing for Jamaica too.
Jamaica.
He went to Antonio saw they were not picking him for England. He went to Jamaica. Absolutely, these guys.
Demari Gray.
Zaha, the same thing. Went for Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, Zaha as well. Zaha went for Ivory. He saw these guys were not. He went to Ivory Coast. Like, no,
I don't know what Nketiah thinks he is, but man, good luck to him. He ain't going to no tournament, man.
Sorry.
He's like, let's just score 100. He's like, let's just score 100 goals. He ain't going nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. Like these guys, they think you might get called up. Yeah, they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna play against friendlies or they're gonna play in these trash eliminations when they play against San Marino and Malta. They're not coming to no Euros or World Cup. They're not going there.
No.
Mm-hmm. The guy I want in Nigerian national team has been called up, but now he's injured. He will be back in December. I don't know if it's gonna be the squad for Euro. It's Eberezi. That's why I want a Nigerian national team. That's why I want.
He's good.
I don't want Eberechi in Nigeria because he doesn't want to play for Nigeria. I rather use the players that want to play for Nigeria in Nigeria. Yeah, I don't. We are past. It's just like all these people that all these guys that are bringing. They're not going to put their heart to play for the country. You want to play grassroots players that are hungry and are ready to go there.
And I'm happy with the player we have right now in the squad. I'm happy with the national team players. I'm happy.
Yeah, the national team. The only problem Nigeria has is just the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
If they sort that goalkeeper issue out, that Uzor guy. They need to break. He needs to break his hand so that Nigeria will go think out. I can't understand how.
Until he's injured, we can't replace him. We cannot replace him. It's undisputed. Francis was all disputed. You can't replace him.
He needs to get injured because I don't understand how.
That's my prayer. You must get injured.
You can't even get a goalkeeper from your national league.
It's a shame. It's a shame since Vicente Yaman left Nigerian national team. We do not have a standard goalkeeper.
Yeah. And how dumb is that? That's a very I don't understand.
It's a shame. Look at our players. We have very good squad, but where's the goalkeeper?
So that's the thing I'm saying now. How long ago have we been looking for a goalkeeper? More than 9 years now. Are you telling me that no goalkeeper, even if the first time after Inyama left, the goalkeeper was 13 years old, that goalkeeper should be 22 years old by now. And we still don't have a goalkeeper.
It's a shame.
It doesn't make sense.
It's a shame. Not to have
absolute shame.
I have nothing to say. We don't have a goalkeeper that we can say, okay, this is the guy that can command the area for us. It's a shame. Uzoho, Lord have mercy. You must get injured though. I'm not wishing bad for you, but you must get injured. You must get injured. Lord have mercy. I can't have you coordinate my team for African Cup of Nations, man. I don't trust you. Because I mean there was this guy, the guy that came in Enyimba, and he won the African Cup of Nation with Finidi George.
Yeah.
He was keeping when Francis was injured. That guy can keep. Adeleye, very good goalkeeper.
He's still there. Well, I don't know why Adele is not keeping. He's still
Yes,
there.
it's number one. I don't know why they're not picking him ahead of Uzoho. I don't know.
It's all politics.
That's the politics.
Is
That's
he
the
not in the
politics.
squad?
He's in the
He's
squad now.
He's in the squad, but he's not keeping. They're not selecting him.
He's in the squad. He's the number one goalkeeper. I don't know why he's not. I don't know why he's not been picked ahead of Uzoho. I don't know why. When Uzoho was in, this guy was keeping. I was like, who the hell is this guy? I want to come like, this guy is a Yimba number one though, because he played with now. Finidi George is with the coaching staff now. They brought him to the coaching staff with same thing with Peter Rufai. That with the goalkeeper coach is Peter Rufai. The assistant coach is Finidi George, together with the coach. So now Finidi George has brought in Adeleke to the squad because it was his number one for Yimba.
But he's not starting him. They're not starting him.
It's not starting. The time it started was when Uzoho was injured, when he wasn't called up. Then Adeleye started ahead of him, and it was very good. And people were like, play Adeleye, why are you playing Uzoho? Play Adeleye then. Why Uzoho? See, Uzoho is like Maguire in United. He never gets injured. But it's trash. He will keep playing. It's trash. It's like Maguire. He will never get injured. He wants to play.
You see, what Emmy said is actually true. We've waited. How can it take us 10 years to develop a new keeper?
No, the goalkeeper.
Yeah. I think that doesn't make sense. Are you telling me that your grassroots
what's the NFF doing? Look at the NFF. What are they doing? The NFF.
Okay. Even if we missed it for the last 9 years, in the next World Cup, we should get a goalkeeper that is under 17 now or under 20 now that we can develop for the next 3 years, expose him.
Emmy,
he can be the number one.
Emmy, we have there was this guy that came when we won the under 20 World Cup. It was called once and it wasn't called again. It's politics. It's politics.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing, that we keep blaming politics and all this stuff. Okay, is that why we've not developed a keeper for 10 years?
Abdul, we have a keeper for under 20, but they're not being called up because of NFF as the one picking players, not the coach. That's what the problem is. The coach is not having the power to pick players. It's NFF that is picking players for them, for the manager, which is annoying. It was only
all those. I believe all those are just excuses, man. It's not just.
Abdul, when Genetro was the coach,
look, people don't know what they're doing. Stop looking for excuses for them. They don't know what they're doing.
I know they don't know what they're doing.
That's the problem.
They don't know what they are doing. There's no planning. There's no
planning. There's no objectivity. There's no direction. There's no.
Look at Morocco now. Let's take a look at the team that's doing very well. Look at Morocco. Morocco is actually doing very well because they plan their squad. If you look at that entire team, all those guys,
Morocco is hosting the Club World Cup final. Morocco is hosting the next Afcon. You see?
Yeah, so Nigeria not. Anyway, I don't want to talk about Nigeria. I want to talk about other teams. What do you guys think about Algeria?
Algeria for me is, I like Algeria, but I'm not the Algeria for me is Otutu Poyoyo, up and down, like what players always say. I jump. They are flashy player, very good player. At the end of the day, emotion killed them. They get knocked out of the tournament. That's my problem with Algeria. Overconfidence on that killed them. We can beat this and they get into the tournament, they get bombed there, but they're a team that does not even deserve to beat them.
See, the thing is, okay, Emmy, it's unfortunate that we've actually diminished and diluted this great tournament where it's not based on football anymore, or maybe just a little percentage of what we're going to witness is just about football. Because when majority of the teams that are coming there only have 1 week or 2 weeks to train,
Yeah.
what kind of quality do you expect them to deliver?
Yeah.
So majority of who goes through, who doesn't go through, who performs is going to be based on a whole lot of other things, like which team has the best welfare, which teams more gel as human beings, which of the teams have a good rapport among themselves, which of the teams has luck, which of the teams has a striker that can score good goals for them. It's not going to be based on football anymore, because majority of the teams only have like 1 week, 2 weeks to train before big tournaments like this. So you can't really, so how can you compare this kind of tournament to maybe like the European tournament, where
Yeah,
teams will
we
have
barely
like,
have to. So what it is normally, I think this tournament is starting January 13th. I might be
Yeah, 13th
wrong.
of January. Yeah.
So that means by December 31st, every player should be in camp, which you said is so by FIFA status,
so that's
December
two
31.
exactly
And
by
that's for
FIFA rules,
and
2
guess
weeks.
what? English, wait, now let me tell you, English teams will still push for their players to play January 2nd game, and which is the last game of the holiday season, right? Before they go on the FA break in the next weekend. So guess what? English players will arrive camp January 3rd, January 4th, and the tournament starts January 13th. So you can see the disparity. Now, other leagues like the Spanish league, Italian league, French league, they go on break for Christmas, right? So they'll be gone. I think they stop playing on the 18th. I might be wrong.
On the 19th.
17th or 18th, right? So they give them 2 weeks break, right? So those guys can report for camp earlier. Now, the team that has majority of their players or their key players in the Premier League will suffer preparation issues because your players will be coming on the 3rd, and you still have to
And also
travel
flying
Cote d'Ivoire.
also too is a difficult.
Exactly.
They
Yeah,
have
you'll be
to
seeing
play.
them coming on the. So all those issues, yeah, those are big issues, my brother. Those are big
Nico
issues.
Jackson, Mohamed Salah. Who again? That's the only two in my head. Who again? And Premier League. Nico Jackson, Salah.
Nicola Jackson, Salah. Oh, you have. Oh, wait.
Don't you have
Ghana
players
has
going to
the
Ghana?
one of
Mohamed
the
Kudus.
You have people
Mohamed
like
Kudus.
Kudus.
Yeah, Kudus. Yeah, they will make Kudus.
Egypt.
So I'm
Egypt
even
has like Salah. Yeah, okay, yeah.
yeah. Amrabat for Man
Amrabat,
U,
that's
right?
two.
Yeah,
Morocco. Yeah.
that's a key player, right?
That's four.
Let me
Nigeria
see
has like a
who
few players, like
Algeria. Yeah,
Onyeka.
Algeria has
No,
players
Nigeria.
in
Nigeria have
Nigeria.
Nigeria are
players.
fine because Nigeria played across the whole entire
Nigeria has Iwobi, Awoni.
Awoni. Oh my God.
You have Ndidi
And
as a
Didi,
forward.
Ehenacho,
You have
Inacho.
Ian Acho.
Ola Aina.
You have
Online.
Olaino. You have what about that Bonaventure boy?
He plays for they will get holiday early because he knows Bundesliga get a lot. They are
Yeah,
the
so
first
you
team to
see,
get
all these things are going to affect the whole.
English players.
Yeah,
Damn. Oh
it's
my
going to
God.
be a good tournament though.
Yeah, it will be. And
Yeah,
Ivory Coast is a party.
Palmer is
It's a
injured.
party country. It's a party country.
Palmer don't. I mean, Cole Palmer is injured.
It's fine. He had a dead leg, but it's fine. But it's gonna be a big tournament though. Ivory Coast, very good tournament. It's gonna be a very good tournament. I like the group. We'll see how it goes. Drogba was there today. Mikel Obi was there. Sadio Mane was there. Ashraf Hakimi was there. Yemi Alade was singing today. She sang in Nigeria. She sang in French. It was good to listen to her. I do listen to her song though. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's gonna be a good tournament. It's a good group. We'll see everybody. We'll see everything pans out. Nigeria Super Eagles, that disappoint us. All ups on you. All I can say.
Abdullah, all that one depends on luck, man.
Luck.
It's luck, man. Those
Luck.
that getting all
You say luck.
you don't have you don't have the talent to just go and dominate,
We are
man.
not gonna do a watch along. We're gonna do a watch along a post match and start swearing on the show. I don't want to do that to Nigeria, man. I'm not doing a watch along or a post match then start cursing everybody on the stream. It will not go well. Though. It will not go well. They better turn up. They better turn up. When it comes to sport, Nigeria has passion when it comes to footballing sport. So they have to represent Nigeria very well. We've gone a long way. The last time we won an
Yeah,
Afcon,
but you guys are not developing your local league now.
Abdul, we're developing about there's
No,
canopy pillars, a Yimba, there's canopy pillars. This is Nigerian national. This is not,
that's not development now. There's a lot that comes with local league development. Can't you see
we are
how it's
getting there.
done?
We're
Like,
getting there small, small. We're getting there small, small.
sorry,
We're getting there small, small.
you're getting there since the past 30, 40 years. Come on.
Abdul, are you not surprised that Nigeria is not even part of any host nation when it comes to Nations Cup? It's a shame. It's a disgrace.
Did we not host in 2000 we host now?
Yeah, since then, so when last we host?
Yeah, you allow other countries to host. That's not a problem.
So we only host once. So
That's enough. You want us to be hosting all the time. Let other countries host.
that's enough. Imagine. And we host them, they beat us, they win cup on our head, in our home. I remember that tournament though, in our head. No worries. Eto dunk on us.
Why is Messi not playing for Argentina?
He's playing though.
No, he's not
So
playing.
Messi is injured.
Oh, he's injured. He's in
Oh,
the
is
squad.
he? Okay, he's on the bench.
Is he on the bench?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
Yeah, he's injured. Or the squad or the team is out. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Maybe they don't want to risk him. And they don't want to risk him. But we'll see. I just want my boy to break Achidi yesterday record, man.
Which boy?
Oshimen, man. It's gonna be his first Afcon. So he needs to actually he has 17 goals more to break Ekeni's record.
It's not as good as Rashidi Yekini, man.
Abdul relax. I know it's not that good, but he needs to break that record, man.
If you know what Rashidi Yekini was.
He needs to
I don't
break.
even think Enzo is playing this game.
He's there. Enzo is not playing.
Is he playing? I've not seen him on the
I don't have the
pitch.
line. Do you have the lineup with you?
No, I don't have the lineup, but I have the game. But I don't.
I don't have the lineup.
Um,
They haven't put the lineup out yet.
No, Enzo is playing. Enzo is playing the deep line role. Him, Rodrigo, De Paul, and McAllister in midfield.
So who's starting the wing?
are you just guessing or you are reading the lineup?
Hi, I'm seeing the lineup, bro.
So who is in the wing?
They have Alvarez, Martinez, and Nico Gonzalez.
Nico Gonzalez. Interesting.
Enzo has a yellow card already.
Come on, man. I can't see Enzo.
Oh, the match don't start.
Come on. The guy I can see who's the
Okay,
guy that is
so
wearing
Enzo
number.
is there. Enzo is
The match
there.
don't start, Abi.
Yeah, 31 minutes. 1-0 to Argentina.
Who scored?
Otamendi.
Otamendi. Which
They are
number is
playing-
Enzo
They are
wearing?
playing Peru. They are playing Peru.
Number 16.
Otamendi. Wow. Otamendi. No worries. We'll be there.
No, I don't think it's the one playing.
He's the one playing.
I don't think it's the one playing the deep line. Or
He's the one playing the deep line. It's in central DM.
what do you mean? Is the one playing it? The guy attacking the ball is not. Guy wearing number 16 is up front.
I'm talking
It's the
about
guy wearing number 20 that looks like he's the deep line.
McAllister's
Maybe
one.
who is number 20?
McAllister.
Hold on now. You say you don't see the lineup now.
I'm checking. I just saw it now. It's 4:30.
McAllister is number 20. McAllister.
Yeah, I think it's the one playing deep.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's the one receiving the ball. It's the way they rotate their midfielders in Argentina.
This South American stuff, man, is annoying. The World Cup qualifier is killing me. At the end, the third minute.
Woo! Abdullah's guy want to score the ball.
The poor man, the poor is
Abdullah,
a soldier.
Abdullah really have this guy die for
Wow.
World Cup. Man.
I grabbed this guy, man. You know what I mean? The guy was trash. The poor was trash, man. Chai. The poor annoys me. It's trash.
The guy's not bad. He plays for Atletico. You can't be that rubbish playing for Atletico.
Ah,
On
but
that
even the poor as man put it was trash. Trash. Brazil play today. So I play Venezuela. Okay.
they're not playing. They are playing later.
Yeah, Venezuela.
Yeah. Wow. And these guys don't want us to sleep, man.
This Copa America stuff. The qualifier had this qualifier had for South American team. Man. Enzo is gonna be back next week after the second match on Monday. He will travel back. Is it Monday or Wednesday? He will travel back again, and he has to prepare for Arsenal. I hate this Copa America stuff, man. Well, after today's match now, they will rest a little bit in the weekend. Their next match is on Monday or Tuesday. If they finish, they'll travel back to London. Also, will travel back to London. I said they'll go back to London again, and they have to recover. The players now on Saturday. Imagine.
You're just scared of Arsenal, man. That's
I'm
all.
not scared. I'm just angry with the Copa America schedule, man. Especially the football schedule. I'm doing.
Yeah,
Have you
but
seen?
yeah, but they're
I've
Arsenal
been boasting on
players.
Chelsea a lot. You know, I've been boasting on Chelsea.
Yeah, it's number 20 that is playing deep.
This is a Nigeria goalkeeper in South Africa, South African League. Bali and Dele Akpeyi. Guys, remember Akpeyi?
That's what I'm saying. Why are we not using this guy ahead of
They're in South African
Uzo?
League. They're South African League.
Yeah, that guy's been. Is it Dele Abi?
Yeah, Dele Akpeyi, yes.
That guy's been there since. What's that other guy? Enyama.
Yeah, man.
Enyama has been there.
For me, it was supposed to be even picked ahead of Uzoho.
He was supposed to be taken over from Enyama. What's his name?
Yes.
But they just ignored the guy, and they're using Uzoho. Have you seen the guy keep before?
Oh, yeah, I've seen him keep before.
This Dele Akpeyi. Have you seen him keep before?
Yes.
You will see how stable, how proper keeper. And then they dropped him, and we are using what do you call him? We are using Uzoho. I don't know why.
Nigeria is a great country, man. I have nothing to say. Nigeria is great. We have goalkeeper like around the world, though, but I don't know our scouting. Our scouting doesn't have eyes, man. Guys,
In these days of internet, how difficult is it to scout?
Abdul is not
Honestly.
difficult, but when you have our national team behaving as a clown and they are behaving at opposite side, what do you expect? Our LFF is behaving as a clown, so they are a disgrace to the national team. So what do you expect, Abdul? They are annoying the heck out of me. So do I expect anything from them? Nothing than curse and swear. So guys, I'm gonna put guys in backstage, man.
Okay.
Okay, correct. Yeah, let's go to backstage.
Be sure you guys for
Backstage,
tuning
man.
in to Afcon. Afcon, I beg January 13. And I'm not hosting Afcon task story for players. I beg making that do well, I
beg.
No, Afcon. We're going to be doing watch along for Afcon now. What do you
I
mean?
know, but I don't want to do it. But I can start swearing. Oh my god, I don't want to do it. Abdul. Cameroon.
No, we'll do it for those other teams now. We don't have to do it for Niger.
I know we'll do it for other teams. I know, but
We'll do it for other teams now.
and that's one Nigeria. You know that one Nigeria. So
No, we cannot do watch along.
we'll do for it. We'll do it for every team. But in that Cameroon one, I was angry because Blas forced me to do Afcon, which I don't. I was
Why? Enzo is playing. They've showed him now. Yeah.